Hello again.
Hello. Yeah.
You're in charge of it, Kev. Come on.
So apparently we are playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. I'm using this in quotation marks because
Kids watching off the range.
we've only played it once before on Christmas, and we felt we were cheating in that because it's Christmas and we were just playing Christmas really. And apparently I'm going to run what has been voted one of the best tabletop role-playing campaigns of all time.
Oh, so we're going to cock this up royally.
Quotation marks, when run in a competent game master.
No,
So,
no.
I'm going to try my best. But apparently, yeah, it's the best one. We've got some characters. Rob is playing Test, Mr. Test.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that, by the way.
Yep. From this is from the Monsteel game. Liam, new character, dwarf character called. We'll introduce characters a bit later on, but just so we know.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't in the game last time, I'm going to run because I wanted to run the Between Adventures part. So we're going to do that now. So what we do is each adventure, not campaign, not session, adventure.
It's fine. I'm going to benefit from this as well because I can't remember anything.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll start with Rob as you're the experienced player.
As he says, can't remember anything.
Yep. Roll me a D100. This is an event. You get a random event each between the adventure. This could be beneficial to your adventure, terrible, or just nothing.
Oh, I do hate the 10 on these guys. It's
You're pretty much gonna need. Oh, in a minute, we'll sort your dagger out.
85.
No worries.
85. Okay. Sticky fingers. Your purse has been cut. Lose half the money you ended up with in the last adventure. But I think yours is like 33 pennies.
Yeah.
Something like that, because I didn't know this was happening today, so I didn't bring my old
Let's
sheet.
just call it 50. Let's say that and go. So you got 16 pennies left. Cool.
I'm going to use that.
Roll away D100.
Ended the money.
27.
27.
We're blind in one eye.
I mean, this is up to you if you want to do this because you're quite new to you. You haven't run the. If you want, yeah.
Go for it.
This is brutal. This is okay.
Right. This is it's false silver. To the horror of the merchants, a run of counterfeit coins plagues the character's locale. A fifth of all coins are affected. Characters who undertake the banking endeavour will lose 20% of their money banked. Characters who undertake the income endeavour will lose will be reduced by 20%. I'm going to ignore that last one because otherwise this adventure will never get going.
Excuse me.
But yeah, so banking you're going to lose 20%.
Have I got any money?
You could roll for it now, but you obviously lose it if you don't go for a banking endeavour, which we're going to do next. The endeavours.
Okay.
We'll decide if you want to do banking. We'll roll it in. So what endeavours are? We're going to.
Does this apply to both of us or just him?
It's both of you now.
Right.
So this is going to be both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That event affected the whole game. There's some counterfeiting going on.
Okay.
So, depending on how long the break is, and this is going to be the full break, so we're going to do 3 endeavours. You get to do endeavours. These are little things you do in between adventures. If you're an elf, one of them you have to take is go to the elf quarter or find some elves to hang out with because
It's the law.
it's the elf law. The others are just not so bad. All your money's going to be gone. So any money you have got, unless you take the banking endeavour to put it into a bank, or you can do an income endeavour. So this is where you can do that multiple times as well. So all 3 weeks you can just spend earning money, or you can do things like if you've got an animal, you can train it. You can change your career. This is where you can, if you don't want to, you've got enough to do something else, which we're not at that level yet. You can commission something if you wanted, which is obviously you're an engineer. You probably don't. People might come to you for a commission.
Well, maybe I need a specialist part.
Consultant, expert, craft. It's all things like that. It's whatever you think of. We can sort of see if it's here. You can train, invent something for an engineer. This is where maybe you can reach your ambition or learn stuff. There's all different things like that. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to just go for an income one here to get some starting coins. So let's say we'll do this 3 times. This is going to be your money. So any money you got, you're going to lose anyway. Just say you've spent it.
Well, it's for me if not having my sheet.
Yeah, this is going to be. It's just. So we can do this 3 times. So on your career path, you're brass. You're both brass because you're both starting out.
Yep.
So for each income endeavour you want to do, roll 2d10 plus your status level. So your status level is 1. And I think yours is 3.
So we
Where's that
roll
live?
3.
2d10. 2d10 per status level. Sorry.
Status.
So yours
4.
is just 2d10.
Yeah.
And I think I don't have. So what's yours? 4.
1, 4. That's 13 plus 4. Yeah. 13 plus 4, 17.
2d10 plus per status. So how many? What's your status level?
Status. Status brass 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've rolled that 4 times, but you can just times it by 4 if you want.
What, my overall of those 2 dice? It wasn't. I thought you said add that as well.
No, it's per. So 2d10.
So it's 13,
It's
4
2d10
times.
per status level. Yeah. So each status
So I've
level
got
you
to roll
roll
it, or just the 2 that came out with.
8d10. Yeah. Sorry, it's an easy way to say it. Thank you for
That's
being.
fair.
Yeah. That means luck.
Right. So that's a 10. Someone make a note of this. Again, turned out to be a lot.
Yeah.
So what was the first
I've only got one. I've only got one D10.
What did you roll at first?
I'm starting again because it was
10.
confusing. So
10.
that's
Go.
10.
Yeah.
Another 10.
10. Yeah.
Hopefully this is a good thing. 9. Another 9. Well, this dice is doing well. Now I'm going to find out high is bad. 2. See, as soon as I start giving it compliments, it's off.
Yeah.
High normally is bad in this game.
Another 9.
Yeah.
That's 4 so far, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more.
Oh, okay. 1 and a 3. So it was easy math for the first 3 or 4.
Yeah. 10. It's one. Everything's just 10. Don't be. It's not.
Go on, Kev. Tell me that high is really bad in this game.
High is normally really bad in this
Yeah.
game.
53.
53 total, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll work that. So you got 50. I'll do it. You got 53 pennies.
That's a lot of work for pennies.
That's 17.
2d10 per. Yours is only 1 due to an outlaw, so that's 17.
Where's the money section? Is there a money box?
Oh, don't worry about that. I've
Oh.
covered in.
Literally printed 32 onto this page, so I can get rid of it.
There you go. There is 17 pennies. Count them to make sure. And what have you got, Rob? You say?
No, that's good. I don't think you've got enough. 53.
53. So, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't realise it now. It's all of the changes going around to counterfeit. It's mine. I made it. Destroying one town at a time.
Right, so let me just flip over because it's old world money. Legit. Just proper old world money as in old British money. So for you, so you've got 53, you say?
Figure out where it sits. I'm kind of central onto the camera. And
Yeah, I've still, it's a still work in progress.
Yeah. Because if I move over, I get smaller.
53, you say?
Yeah. I think that's what we said.
So
You probably ain't got enough.
12 pennies
12
is a
pennies.
silver shilling,
That is it.
and 20 shillings is a gold coin.
That is it. So you've got 4 shillings and 5 pence.
Wow.
I feel like you're trying to confuse me in some weird and wonderful way. It's unnecessary, Kev.
Ironically, it's where we need Shell. She's old enough
Yes,
to remember
exactly,
this.
yeah.
Without being rude. She's just on the cusp of it. She was just coming in when she was a kid. She probably doesn't. That's pretty much it for the book now.
Look, it goes definitely calculating that. They haven't used that in years.
And so what we're going to do is we can start now if you want. I'm going to maybe give you a bit of a...
A slow start to the video.
well, it's the endeavour. But this won't be the start of every video. Intrepid Adventures, maybe, depending on where we are in games.
I dare say some of us might remember what they're doing.
And this, the difficult with this game is this is going to be an as and when. So unless,
when a certain DM gives us notification of what we're actually playing, then some of us might get a chance to watch the previous video and remind yourself how this works.
Do you know what the Empire is? I know Liam knows what the Empire is. You know what the Empire is while we're adventuring?
I was probably asleep that day.
We don't need to go over what the Empire is. You kind of know that it's
I'm very reactive to my surroundings.
If you like, it's medieval Germany, just on the cusp of handguns being invented and knights are still a thing, but gunpowder's coming in. There's an empire. There is elector counts that will vote in the emperor as things go on, and we're in that sort of era of things now. If you like it. I was going to say we're in modern Warhammer, but I've got the old world, so we're...
Don't confuse them.
Yeah, we don't need to know what year we're in.
I don't need to see your brain crash.
Okay, so we are going to start out. You are both deciding, I'm going to leave why you are going here, but you're both going to Altdorf, which is like a big city. Is it the capital city? Or is that Nern? That's the capital city. So you both go in there, and I don't know if you want to know each other beforehand or meet up during the start of this adventure and get to know each other. That is going to leave that up to you. I'm going to leave why you're going to Altdorf up to you. But what I can tell you is you are heading from Delbren, which is like near where you were on Monstil and by the mountains, and you're going to the Middelheim-Altdorf road. And then heading southwards to the capital, and you are about 2 days out from Altdorf. That is 2 days via coach. On foot, it's going to be about
8
a week.
years with my legs.
So the first thing I'm going to get you to do is you're going to have to find a coach. Luckily, you are nearby a coaching inn. Of the coach and horses. I'll give you this little map here, and we shall in both share just to. And it is early evening. Look, so if you put your characters on the edge of the board on the road, wherever you want to, big back for me, just right on the board edge for me. Coming in.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. It's a fox, just a wily fox.
It's just a random fox. Yeah.
Just a random fox.
It's completely out of focus.
Okay, so
it looks like we're trying to hide its identity. It's written in. It's just like I do not want to be identified.
Yeah, you. Okay, so why are you going to Altdorf? Just out of interest.
I've heard that they've got some engineering.
Big engineering college there. Yeah,
and
that makes
I'm having a dry spot on ideas, so I'm
Good
off
enough.
to steal a few people's plans before they get to.
We're going into the crime, I suppose. Yeah, we've already.
It's not crime. It's just if I find something interesting, I might paint in it before they do.
One game I wanted to be hero. One game.
I was here to be a pirate today.
So Liam, what are you and who are you and what are you doing here? Hopefully you're an upstanding member of the community. I thought an engineer.
I'm an outlaw. I'm a brigand. And
you can just see Kez's face.
Suppose.
Get some new friends, mate, if you want nice people.
I'm headed to the capital because people's pockets are heavier there.
Excellent, brilliant.
Yeah.
Right.
You should be
I
used to this
rolled
one
what I rolled.
Yeah.
now. It's got nothing to do with your personality at all.
No. So what did you say your name was then, laddie?
They call me Test.
Oh.
I don't really know why.
Is that because you're very trained?
They also call me Mr. Test, which I find even stranger.
My name's Magdine.
I'm not going to talk like you, don't make me do the accent.
It's nice to meet
I
you.
don't know why it's the first thing I jumped into.
Yeah.
I will try and get the British push for it in a minute, but not there yet.
Shall we make headways for that tavern?
So yeah,
See if we can find us a coaching house.
How close are you to me right now?
Standing next to you.
on the
Right.
path.
So you're looking down, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the man you're talking to
He said
is
about a foot taller than you as a
yeah.
dwarf, but
he's
he's
3.5 feet tall.
he's your height doubled wide. He's literally a square.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warhammer dwarfs are just squares of Mr. Strong from the
Okay.
Mr. Men kind of always comes
Yeah.
on him.
I'm a halfling, but what you'll notice is on my back is possibly the biggest gun you've likely ever seen. It is basically just a bit bigger than I am. It sort of hits the floor every now and again as well. It's very awkward.
Is that gun there that Empire made? Or is it Dwarf?
I made this, and it's a very fine design, if I do say it so. When it ain't trying to blow itself up, there's a few kinks to work out still.
Can I have a go?
It might scare the horses.
Ah, fuck the horses.
It might scare everything else within a 3-mile radius.
Come on, let Magdine have a go.
Ah, fuck it. The most awkward way possible, because I've got quite the kinks in that, and lift it up. It's like having a massive broadsword which is bigger than the person wearing it. Kind of, it's awkward. And drop it over to you.
But Sigma, this is a big old gun.
It's got a kick.
I'm going to take it, put it up and look for whatever I can see to aim at.
There is a fox that I put on the board here.
Yeah.
Completely, yes. And this is why it doesn't want to be identified.
That's not a fox, that's a fear. And Magni takes a shot at it.
Okay, I'm going to use a dog stat for this.
It's going to be amusing because you're not qualified to operate this thing properly.
No. Ballistics.
Ballistics.
2, is it 1 or 2?
I swear to God, if you blow my gun up.
Just if you roll your, how this works is you roll your dice.
Yeah, what though?
Just your D100.
Yeah.
Look at your ballistic score. Roll under that. You're going to succeed.
35.
35, but you're going to shoot it no matter what.
And my ballistic skill is 30.
So it goes wide. But the fox, if you can,
it's a fear.
I now have to do a cool test, and you should as well. But I'm not going to bypass that because you knew he was fighting. If someone's shooting at you, you'd have to do a cool test. That's how Black Power. But he's not shooting at you, so I'm going to. Whereas the fox is going to run away now. So if you can remove the fox. I'm glad I put that fox there because it failed its cool test, so it's now Scargrim.
It's 3 days from retirement.
It's
Getting too old for this shit.
Every bloody newcomer.
So we are at the Coach and Horses coaching inn, and this is similar to thousands of other inns found throughout the Empire. They serve as stopping places for weary travellers and allow coachmen to change horses on long journeys and repair damage to their vehicles. They're also used by rogue wardens as temporary bases and holding cells, so just for criminal people, for any criminals they capture.
Has this upset anyone? It's quite a significant noise.
we'll get to this. This is going to be almost simultaneous. But I'm just giving you a bit of background of what's going to happen now. In times of unrest, coaching inns act as strongholds for the local populace, and you notice it's warmed all the way around, and there is a watchtower on there, as you can see on the map that I've given you. Coaching inns are normally independently owned, but chains of them are now springing up all around the empire, often called coaching houses.
J.D. Wetherspoon.
He owns the Four Seasons coaching in chain that's going on.
Still means nothing to most of the people watching.
Do we have a big American crowd? Is that?
It's there, I think.
Oh, okay.
The owners of the inns make their living not from paying guests,
engagement.
also rents paid to coaching houses for the facilities, and so it's early evening, and as you're arriving at the inn, out from the gates, the last coach is being whipped furiously.
I'm surprised it can't get through that bloody door.
It looks like it's not going to stop for no one. It's whipping, trying to get by. What's happened is this belongs to the Four Seasons company. Just to mention that earlier on. It's just had a wheel repaired, and the driver is hurrying to make up for lost time, and it is just whipping towards you. So you've got a split second to decide what you're going to do.
I aim the gun at the driver. Slow down, laddie.
He is stopping. As he does that, he gets a different blunderbuss at yours. You've got a problem. Yours isn't loaded. So he is going to shoot at you then.
Have I just met you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, just confirm.
You can, during this, make a dodge test to get out of the way of this shot. So I'm going
What do I do? Dex. Or agility.
Isn't dodge a skill? Yeah, dodge is an actual skill on your sheet. Basic skill.
It's basic
Oh, yes,
skill,
so it is.
Yeah,
And I've got to roll under.
you got to roll under that as he shoots you.
A 25. So it was 2 over.
2 over. So was it 25? What's your skill?
23.
23. So what you do is it's done on success level. So you 23, and you rolled 30 something.
Yeah, I rolled 25.
25. And you got 23. That's 0. That's fine.
Right.
That's a success level of 0 because you take the 10 units, 2, minus the 10 unit of well, we'll call it the other way around. So
Sounds confusing, but it is.
I am confused.
yeah.
I'll
So-
shout it out. You tell me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do with that.
basically
Where you
what
go
it
now. So on your dice roll, you got 20 something,
5.
25. So it's just 2, and your skill is
23.
23. So it's just 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So that's just a baseline success. That's fine.
You done it. You weren't pretty when you were doing it, but it's manageable.
I'm just going to have a quick look at something because I think I may.
It's basically you're permanently rolling on the front of the table, so you go
Got
too
it.
far out of field. It's great for narrative stuff.
Here we go. 32. So. Oh, it's hard as well. Okay. So I'm doing a hard shot. That's fine. So I rolled 36 and my ballistic skill's 32, so I would have got 0 as well. Because I've got a hard skill, I've got to take 20 away from my dice rolls, which is 11. So I actually get minus 2. So you're safe. You've got to make a dodge roll as well because the blunderbuss has got a scatters. Yeah. So dodge as well.
Is he actually firing us?
Yeah, he's fired at you.
I thought he was trying to run us over.
He was doing that as well. If you're not jumping away, so you've jumped out of the way. So you're
I'm not dodging very well. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, advantage. So it's 38. I've got 33, but I've got 5 added to it
on your.
for the advantage. I'm assuming that's what that stands for.
It's just this column here, so you
Which just comes naturally with something I've got somewhere down.
So you got that, and it's just this column here. You look.
The end one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've still failed, but it was this.
So what do you roll?
38 and a fit versus 53.
So you got -2. Okay.
I've been crushed, and
You're
roll
fine.
your character.
You're fine. My gun's jammed and fell apart actually on that, so I got -2. So as he's done it, it's scattered everywhere.
I can fix that.
You haven't got hit by the gun, but you've been clipped by the as it goes past, and you're going to take 6 wounds
Bloody hell!
as it thunders past you and just goes off into
Is
the
there any
distance.
This is
possibility to try and grab it on hold of it?
No, it's just because you were scanning.
gone.
It's just
Yeah.
gone at this stage.
where the hell are they?
So now you're looking at that going past you.
So
You're Dusty
confused.
holding a gun.
I'm holding this. Yeah.
He's got
Kev, you're going to help me out.
what's that?
Where's my damage?
Back sheet. It should be here. This big box here.
I'm looking on the wrong side, so I can find nothing.
I walk over and pick.
6.
Yeah. Oh, what's your
Damn,
toughness?
you killed me.
What's your toughness bonus? What's your so you look on this. Your T here. What's
Current 33.
33? So what did I say? It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Yeah, because you got your toughness of 3, so I've got to subtract that from the
Alright.
wounds.
That's feeling like it.
I walk over to the halfling. Mr. Test. Obviously, he was a fear.
Give me my gun back. Now.
Oh, hold on.
It's just look. I'm on the floor, just staring at the sky. just give me my gun back.
And
Hold in the rage.
Muldoon carries on through the gate.
Okay.
So, do you fancy any ale?
So you're 5'8".
Are you just a unit?
Yeah, tall dwarf. So you're going into the courtyard. So I forgot one
No,
important bit.
he's not. He's 4'8".
4'8". Yeah, yeah. It's a bit better. About 5'8".
That's
As you go through the courtyard, you can see a notice board, and one notice catches your eye. Yep, I almost forgot an important thing.
Okay, yeah.
You see why I went back. And you rip it off. It sort of catches your eye, and so you rip it off the wall. And if you can't read that, I shall.
It was going so well until the text got even smaller.
I'm going to put it on the screen for people at home. So it says, His Excellency, the Crown Prince, Hegrad von Tassenink of the Grand Principality of Ostland, hereby gives notice that he is currently in residence in Altdorf and wishes to engage in the services of a party of skilled adventurers. Employment is to begin as soon as possible for an indefinite period. Would-be applicants are forewarned that they shall be required to undertake the most perilous mission into unexplored regions of the Great Mountains. The matter is of utmost delicacy and absolute discretion is required. Rumination is rumination
like us.
is negotiable depending on experience, but a minimum of 8 crowns per person per day is guaranteed. That makes you almost rich. You can retire on that. In addition, the generous bonus on completion of the mission. No laggards, cowards, or dwarfs need apply. Signed, personal scribe to the Crown Prince Hairguard.
Racist, eh?
You could go see him for a job and to give him a punch in the schnozzle for being a racist. He sounds like a fae to me.
This be fair work. Yeah.
And with that,
Can read.
I can read.
Yeah, you both can-
I'm an educated man.
you both can read, can't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will remember to put an accent on something.
It's just big
I'm a lot more
arse.
posh. I'm meant to be a lot more posh than this. Just versus that accent is just destroying it.
And with that, you're going to walk through the gates and into the actual main courtyard. Okay. You've entered the gates. You're now in the sort of main courtyard. To your right is the main coaching in the tavern. To your left is your common room, and at the back are things like stables and coaching inns. There's a brew house down there. And one thing you can see in the distance, there is a coach here, looking like it's parked up for the night. And I'm going to leave Rob to be Steven Spielberg and be in charge of the camera, because we've only got one camera. doing shots. Oh,
there it is. Right. Okay. How could you miss it?
Just down the end there. You can either go into the inn or you can expect the coach to see who you're dealing with. Could do.
No, that's too much.
It always complicates it. We're trying to aim.
Yeah, from the coaching inn, it's a.
You've got to hold that and then do it the other one. You've got to get it where you want it and then.
It's a half timbered building, and you can hear noise. Not massive, Rev. Doesn't sound like it's massively busy in there. So, but you can hear voices and.
I think we're gonna need to have a quick button to remove our faces briefly for wide, like bigger shots at some stage.
I probably could do that actually.
Yeah,
I could probably do a scene where it just goes to.
I'm making sure it's on recording because it's a reminder for you that we discussed.
So all this our faces and this thing, it's all the work in progress. So,
go on, carry on.
You tell me what you want. I don't know if you want to look at the coach and see who's running it. You can walk down and have a inspect the coach.
Test. Are we going to steal that carriage? I'm going to get a beer.
The beer here is mighty fine. Beer.
Yeah, I'm still.
There it is.
All the stuff off the floor.
And I walk into the bar room, which is number 4.
Number 4.
Oh, right, yes, in here.
If you lift that entire bottom floor up as well.
You just waited for us camera. No, and we're going in here instead. Hey.
It's my new system as well, so the floor has little.
Yeah. Trademark.
Hey. So we are going inside.
Yeah, this thing's not built for really wide angle.
So yeah, and if you notice on the sides, because I know sometimes you guys, when I do things like this, you lose the door and windows. You probably can't see it where you are. There's a little brown bit on the recess there where you can see a door, but you can see the windows hopefully in blue in front of you.
Oh, okay.
It has no bearing for this game whatsoever. I'm just about for future games. I want to sort of do things like
We
this.
like to know where the windows are.
It's happened a number of games where you're like, where the windows are, and I'm having I don't know, where were they? So hopefully that's good.
Do they have curtains? Are they nice curtains?
Okay, so the bar room is it's a bright and cheerful place. On opening the door, the characters, you can smell food cooking and hear laughter of the 2 coachmen who are sitting here. One's actually so drunk he's fallen over. They're drinking and joking together. Probably get a busy interior. And across the room, as you're going in from here, you notice an icy stare of a finely dressed woman, and she sits at a table with 2 other women. One is tall and heavily built, and the other is small and mousy looking. Right, you probably can't really see it from here, but right around the corner in the nook, snook, there is another man. And he's sitting there, he's just reading the book. At the moment, I'm going to put him over here for now.
What's the time of day?
It's early evening. Leaning on the bar is a foppish gentleman who stares at the characters. He sort of looks at you and then just returns his gaze back to the bar and orders a drink. Before you can do much else and take in much more of the scene, Gustav, the fat and elusive landlord, comes waddling towards you. He smiles warmly and greets you with a howl of chatter. And I've just banged the mic, so headphone listeners at home.
You're welcome.
Greetings, welcome to the Coach and Horses. Have a seat. Take that one by the fire. Come on. Where you'll be nice and warm. Would you like drinks? Food? Yes, of course. Drinks first. Of course you would. How foolish of me. And he prattles on. And as he prattles on, then you notice a crow that struts around the beam above him, and the crow sort of mimics his tones almost perfectly in crow term, but sort of mixes words up. Welcome to the sea. Take a nice by the foolish. Would you like drinks by the horses?
Okay, I prefer this one.
You.
Hey, that's your master, yeah.
Come closer.
He leans into you.
Is that a fear?
That is not a fae. Unfortunately, man, dear, we don't get many fae. We don't get many of humans around here. It's good to have some of the some dwarven kinds. And a young master comes, and he looks at you and goes, good at cooking, are you?
Less of the young.
I beg your pardon. You look so young and affluent.
Yeah, I know. We all look the same. I've heard it before. Come on. So you do actually run this place, right? You're not just like.
This is my establishment. I've got my my barman over there who's behind the bar. Will get you drinks, and he just snaps his fingers, and the barman just, I'm assuming now, and just puts. I thought he looks at you and goes, unfortunately, this is not. It's a home brew. It's not quite as good as probably what you're used to in the fine dwarven establishments that you're probably used to.
You mean you haven't got Bogmans?
Unfortunately, not. No, I'm
Triple X.
I would if we could get it here. If we could get Bugman's Triple X here, but
What about if we could sort out a deal for Bogman's Triple X and you could sort me and my companion a carriage?
I thought the carriage there, you'd have to chat to those two there. It leaves in the morrow, first thing in the morrow, and you chat to those guys there. They might be able to sort you out, but tell them I sent you. They might give you a discount.
What's your name?
Gustav.
Gustav.
Thank you.
Chap, isn't it?
Well done, now your service.
Gustav at yours, and he's very welcome here.
Just to kind of get a baseline, see if he's a little bit nervous about anything. Barnabas is going to be removed from my jig purely for my own comfort.
If you could. Normally we like checking weapons in, but coaching in, people staying overnight, it's a lot more hassle. If you could not fire it, because
oh, sorry, man. This is more of my walking stick.
that's fine.
It's
so
your
that's fine. Yeah.
focus.
Normally, we would normally check weapons in taverns in the game, but for this, it's coaching in. You can.
You seem very laid back. To be honest, well, apart from us getting shot almost when we turned up.
I thought I heard a big bang. I sent old.
It's an interesting welcome. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, he tried, but he seemed to blunder his
Hopping over
bus.
there. He laughs. He doesn't quite get. He wasn't there for the joke. He sees you laughing. He laughs. He's like.
I just look over at you. That sort of look, and yeah, he's aiming at you. And he hit
Would you,
me.
if you're, pardon me, sirs, if you're wanting a coach, it doesn't leave to tomorrow. Do you want to stay at the inn? I can.
Before
And also, I would
he's
apply the
finished-
discount to
Before he's finished, Magni's got his drink from the bar,
Herpin. Yeah.
and he's walking over.
We
Hello, ladies, how you doing?
And he perches on the end of the table.
You got beautiful eyes, haven't you? A very big woman.
So what you notice is the
another
noble lady just
saying.
is picking fastidiously at her food. Her servant is staring vaguely off into space. Her bodyguard drinks her wine moodily and just eyes you, and but the eyes sort of a warning, don't get too close to her, but also a mutual respect for someone who she is almost as big and white. Well, she's taller than you, but for a lady, she's almost as broad as you. Broader than any human, so to speak. Not you know dwarfs like this broad. She's like that.
Maldoon's picked up both of the ales. And he goes
Lady your size should be drinking a proper drink.
and slides
Are
it.
you doing it to the bodyguard or
Yeah.
I am keeping my distance.
You're in your table, aren't you?
I'm an intelligent man. I've got an idea how this is going to play out.
The noble lady's like,
If he gets thrown, I don't want him
we
thrown at me.
don't want such riffraff as yours around here, if you don't mind. He's quite not rude, but standoffish. He's not rude, and I'm going to find this really hard to roleplay because when I do posh, I just go rude.
I just want to talk to you, big lady.
She chats, but her eyes are quite threatening, as if to say, you can sort of see if you do anything quick, she's going to be quicker, and it's almost your kind of lass, I guess.
So, you getting a coach tomorrow?
Yeah. That's what you get. Yeah.
Alright.
Was that her?
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
And
I guess I see you on the model.
and she turns
If you could lonely in the night and in the old chateau, no pressure.
And Magni leaves. Mr. Test's drink.
Marie, will you stop fraternising with the commoners?
I'd say she was more threatening than fraternising.
Hey!
And Magni turns round to the coach drivers. How you doing, boys?
They heard that and they're like, yay! Cheering. They are half cut and they're just like, yay! Come on, have a drink with us, lads.
Have we defined how strong this ale is?
It's
Because bloody hell.
they've been
looking around the room.
they've been on it all evening. It's not going to do it. It's not going to be any.
So Magdalene turns round to them. Do you like that, lads? No,
Hey, oh, do you like that? Yeah!
First one to down his beer. Drives the coach in the morning.
Mine's empty.
And
Hang on. And he goes. He looks at you both times like, Herbie, look, drinks all round.
I'm sniffing mine. Just as I'm doing it, I'm watching everyone else and sniffing mine. And just put a few fingers into my drink and then just put them onto my boot just to see if it starts shining it up. Just to see if it's multitask fluid. It's more a morbid curiosity.
So what you're noticing when you're doing that is, as that's going on,
Do you want any kind of consume alcohol?
let's have as we're
Well,
going to go
that is
on.
a thing.
We're going to have
I
a
know.
consume alcohol roll, because might as well.
I want to
it's a thing.
know what happens if it goes badly. I'm always hoping you do a terrible roll.
It's 98.
Yes.
You're wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. I'll find out.
And my consume alcohol is 54.
Okay, so just to explain this, this is a really easy one to explain. So 98, I take the 9.
Yeah.
That's there. I take your 54. I take the 5. I take 5 minus 9 gives me minus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That on the charts. Well, I've set up my board slightly weird. Here we go. Because it's magnetic, I've got a whole
Yeah.
impressive failure.
Impressive.
It's no and, so no,
But it is
you
impressive.
fell. It is an impressive failure. That's Jack Sparrow logic. It's impressive.
I didn't know you could do that.
So it's no and what I'm going to do, I won't trigger it now,
Yeah. Okay.
but at some point tonight, I'm going to trigger you running out and vomiting. Where you run to vomit, I'm going to leave up to you. You will be vomiting at some point tonight as we go on. Because you've only had 2, we can't have it like.
Yeah,
but that's the effect of the whole evening. So, you notice the late noble lady just physically relaxes, like the commoners go around, leave her alone and just carry on drinking. They're having a lovely time. They're just drinking, and there's more beers. There's money being changed hands, and you're sitting back still watching.
Shit.
That was weird.
That was 3D.
Yeah.
The
As soon as
guy
you opened that and started pouring it, we started getting that over there. So what's going on?
got 3D surround sound.
Have you got automated sort of like, oh, someone's pouring a drink, play this sound.
So you notice the foppish gentleman at the bar is watching you both intently. Every time you sort of look, he kind of looks back down into his wine that he's drinking. He doesn't look like he's from the Empire. The other thing you notice
But
is
he's
just
human.
he is human. He is human. The guy with the book is all this time's going on. He's just reading his book, paying you. The whole barroom just no mind. He's just reading his book. He just not really even drinking. He's just got a little sherry.
He's just on his own. Just in the corner. Where is he?
He's just at the bar at the moment. He's just on his own. And And if you can put him actually for me on that round table as he's doing that, the red guy here, yeah,
One's paying a bit heavier.
yeah, he's right. He goes back over the table, but he sort of looks at you. Every time you look at him, he just looks back at his one, walks out to his table, and sits down. He's
Bloody genius, since he's doing the back of his head.
The guys you're speaking to, the coachman, they introduce themselves as Gunnar and Holtz, and they are pretty drunk, and you are quickly joining them, Basil. They laugh, they drink, and they sing, and then they drink, and then they laugh some more, tell a joke,
and attempt to sing,
and eventually they carry on drinking and attempt to sing. They're like,
look out, I think I might have found your family.
And you're just singing with them. All three of you are not singing the same song at this stage. You're just singing.
Maldini is doing like Mongolian.
Could be sponsored by beer. Could be sponsored by beer. You know, just that thing. I will do this until it works.
Sharp. This is Sharp's. This is Sharp's Doom Bar.
Oh no! If I want a review, they've got to start putting it in first.
Think about tagging Green King in.
Yeah, get involved. Come on.
There's a lot of beer to be tagged into the last one.
Generally, there is.
So what you do learn? Are you chatting? Do you want to have a rumour? Let's have
my
some
question
rumour
was.
Rumour.
My proposal was first one to down their drink.
Yeah.
Drives the coach in the morning.
Yeah, we did say that.
At this stage, yes. Yeah, so
which probably seems like a really great idea until they run it through the page
in the morning.
Yeah.
So
bar sales just went up.
Let's have an opposed roll.
Yeah.
I don't know what opposed roll this would be. So
sanity check.
Sanity check. Yeah.
Agility or dexterity to get it up there quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for that. What's that about?
I've never played this game. It's just shouting out a suggestion.
You can do a lot of stuff half of it without even rolling.
Yeah,
unless it's like
this is more heavy role playing.
Okay, boys.
More heavy role playing.
On my
D&D,
count of 3. 1,
okay, no, yeah.
2,
Let's stick
3.
Okay, that's good for me because dexterity. You see?
Yeah.
What is dexterity based on? Hang on, give me a second. That's based, of course, skill at 29. Okay, so what did you get?
I got 3.
Okay, I need to note my note paper for this to.
I rolled 3. My dexterity is 47, so I got 4.
So you rolled
3.
It's 0-3. Oh, you're gonna win this, yeah.
And my dexterity is 47.
So you've got 4.
So that's an epic success.
I got -3. So they are like, yay! Yay!
They're buying your drink.
Good up! We don't have to work tomorrow, Holtz. Yeah, okay. You're riding tomorrow then. I do have to charge you, your mate though, for that because I can't let him all free and can sit with us.
As he's talking, Muldoon is sick into the tankard and then drinks.
With that, they're like,
You say.
you're the dwarf.
No.
You hear that, laddie? I'm driving the coach in the morning.
I'm looking at the door, considering it.
We are going to have to charge your man.
We already paid you. Let's see if that one flies. They are very drunk.
Money they're good with. They are. You sort of notice there's almost a sobriety as they turn around and go, it's going to be 4 shillings.
Maybe. Hang on, who did I give that money to? I'm sure I gave money to someone. Bullshit check.
Why do I keep
No, I don't mean the BS because
would that be cool?
that'd be Cool. There is. So
It's a hard roll for me, but
Charm.
I don't mind it.
Cool.
you can do it. You can do a charm.
Sentinel again.
It's going to be a fellowship test, definitely.
I like the cool one because it's going to be difficult for me, but and I am full of shit when I do this. So
Cool, but no, I'd say cool's going to be if you're.
it's just a response because I just didn't miss a beat. Of just like trying to spray me off, going, oh, I thought it was someone else. I thought it was you.
I think there's probably a blag skill in here that you don't have.
There's got to be
so-
something in here that's appropriate for this, but it's not haggle. Definitely ain't going to be intimidation. Despite the fact I'm really good at intimidation. No, I'm awful with it.
I was about to say do a bribery test. Bribery, isn't it? You're sort of bribing. Yeah, you're sort of conning them. You're bribing them with words.
Well, it's conning, but it's like...
Yeah.
Or charm.
Yeah.
You're charming them. You're charming them with your...
Make a ruling. Which one do you want me to do?
Whichever's best for you.
Bribery or charm, whichever's highest.
So you're trying to convince them you paid, yeah?
Right, so it'll be bribery then. But the cool one I actually got completely wrong because it's actually my highest stat as well. Even though I was trying to sell it as being the crappiest one. Yeah, screw it.
Oh, daddy cool over it.
Oh mate, that's no good for any of those anyway. 68.
It's a 68 versus a 38.
-3. So that is...
They're not buying it. It's okay. It was a passing comment.
That's just straight up... Yeah, no. You didn't pay us. For that,
I just said that.
full price. We ain't even
What
going
do
to
you mean?
negotiate.
He didn't pay us. You want to pay us?
Yeah, because he's now part of the... Who are we? These guys, they
don't
work for
know.
the Ratchet lines of Altdorf. So, yeah, you're now apparently a Ratchet coach driver for one day at least.
You ain't getting on my coach if you don't pay.
And I'm going to roll into
You've only just met as well.
Yeah,
so you're now
exactly,
like, wait, I thought we were friends.
It's like, hang on. Well, he's already got me shot.
I'm not intimidated, it was -1. On him.
You've actually got you've worked out how, yeah.
I'm just
yeah.
staring daggers at
Yeah,
you.
he is not
I'm not happy with you.
What is minus? Let's have a look what we can do with -1.
And then, as I'm like treating this as staff,
It's-
you just hear the gun. Just
What
hit
I've
the
got
floor and
for
bounce back up again.
this is a marginal failure, so it's no but, and I'll leave the but up to you how you want to roleplay this. This is
It's just I'm
On
not
the
saying
failure.
anything. I'm just looking him in the face as if saying really, and then just but.
how are you looking me into a face, by the way? I got.
Well, it's more up.
Are you going to get a chair just to climb up to it, go up, and
I like that actually. just, all of a sudden it's just wait a minute. Just step onto a chair and just look at him slightly higher. So ever so slightly
yeah,
higher.
yeah, you're now taller than him.
You roll intimidation.
Why not? Just because you are so nice. Bloody hell!
You're not intimidated.
Oh no, this is difficult. Oh, that was so close and all. That was so close. That's a 25 versus 20.
So it's a success.
It's a
It's
success.
a success. It's not
Yeah.
exactly overwhelming.
You're not going to get anything major.
You know you're lost,
Yeah.
but it's not enough to go. Oh Christ! Don't do that again.
It goes,
It's yes, but success is
Maldo
yes,
goes-
but.
It's not going to stop him from trying again.
No.
Yeah.
right. Gunner, Holtz. I've got a shilling. Maybe that will do.
I mean, I don't mind paying. That's not the point.
So you're the coach. I suppose it's
I think this
and they
is
sort of
possible.
drinking around as they're doing it. Like they order more beer, like 4 beers now.
Go.
They're going to be out of pocket seriously.
Yeah.
So this way, I'm like staff discount. Yeah, let's have the shilling. Let's have to give me 12 pennies back. As we're dealing with real money.
You owe me.
Perhaps he can pay for accommodation. You've still got to sort your beds out for tonight.
I don't think a bed's going to be required for you. The floor looks fine. You're barely standing as it is.
I've got my big tall ass over there.
As you say that,
Have you spoken
Gustav,
to her boyfriend?
She'll come round.
Gustav comes around and goes, accommodation.
Going to get.
Yeah, well, the accommodation here, well, it all depends on where you want to sleep, the accommodation. You can have a room. They're obviously more expensive than, you know...
It's also very far away.
They are 10 shillings per night. And everything's all locked. These are really secure. You pay for security. These are... He show you, as you're doing it, he sort of takes you upstairs and shows you the locks and things. You can see these are going to be a 2 success levels if you're going to pick these locks to go back down, just to incorporate rules into the world. But he goes, there is a common room. Now, this is 15 pennies with a bed. The common room's over here. Like, everyone sleeps quite commonly medieval times. You'll sleep in one room. Or 10 pennies without a bed.
Listening to these prices, how are you sort of going on with that?
I don't think any of you can afford the bedroom with 10 shillings.
Well, because what I'm wanting to do is lean into you. I'm still on the chair. I lean into you and whisper into your ear, go, why don't you find out how much it will cost for home? As in a conspiracy sort of, this would go really wrong, but payback. Well, it should go probably wrong. That's my intention of egging you on a bit more with the lass.
Don't egg him on with the lass.
Why not? He's doing so well.
Muldoon goes,
I mean, you want a persuasion, or are you just going to go with it?
stands out and walks over to the bloke in the red velvet jacket and goes,
do you keep looking at me?
He turns around and goes, Bonjour! I'm glad you come over and speak to Philippe. I am from Bretonia, and I've been looking at you. Do you want to play some cards? You look like some fun guy. You want to play cards?
What's the definition of triggering him?
Landlord, wine for my new friend here.
No wine. Yeah.
By that time, 'cause he's so quick, Hellup has brought to the barman's brought 2 wines over, and he goes, and a beer, and takes both the wines.
What game?
Does he have trouble with the word beer? Is it like he's not used to shouting?
It's not used to.
In that voice.
I'm sorry, in Bretonia, we drink wine in Bretonia. Bonjour, you cheese-eating monkey. He looks at you and goes, come over, come play with Bretonian card games. It's a game of chance. It's just a card game.
Establishments. This has got to be one of the weirdest. I mean, I'm sure it's perfectly normal for you, but Jesus.
You've never been in Granny's hands.
I'll give you a kind of look. It's just like mildly intrigued, but don't want to carry on that conversation.
There's women in there with bigger bits than me, and a twice the size of her.
We found you a type.
Big and burly.
Despite the fact this is probably the sort of person that I would normally talk to in an inn like this, he's not a big psychopath from the looks of it. I'm not interested. I don't know why. I'm just not.
You're not playing cards.
I'm just going to give him a nod and just enjoy my new friend.
But put yourselves where you want to be. You go over there.
I'm actually sticking with what's her name? Gunnar and something.
You're staying with the coach. Yeah, Gunnar and Holt.
Is it the next table over? Is it not very far away?
Yeah.
Can we like hear what's going on between each other?
You will be able to hear and see.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about you, big lass? You wanna play cards?
Duty. She just says duty and points at the noble lady.
Should be fine.
Altdorf, see me. And she lets you know the inn, and I'll let you know what inn if ever we get to Altdorf. By the way, there's no rush to get to Altdorf. This is the whole point of this game, but just that's just the setup. You will go there, but
I thought I'd squeezed my dice too hard, Ben.
Flat dice.
Magni Muldoon is going to sit so that he can see
the
women.
lass. Yeah, okay.
But he, for whatever thing that he's saying, He just thinks it's a bit weird that they're in there, and he's trying to get an edgeway into that conversation. And that he's not actually.
He sips his wine and goes, let's play a game. A game? I told you it goes all...
a game?
I can't do French. I'm trying to do French accent.
What was that?
It's a French accent.
Me and a dwarf in a pub playing a game.
Play a game. Let's play a game.
That's it, yeah, now I got it, yeah.
The Scarlet Empress.
From
In a big
Pretoria.
brother
I'm
Why, yeah, man. I'm going to ride me horse.
Shite, I totally lost a French accent.
You barely had it to begin
No,
with.
barely had it. I should be able to do better French accents
You
with
can't
my family.
The problem is
Yeah.
he can't do it quietly. He has to boom it out, and that's the only way he gets it right.
Yeah.
So he's got to do it quietly.
I have to start off with bonjour, you cheesy
Yeah,
eating monkey, but then that's
Spain.
hello, my friend. I am French.
I did not kill your father. Leave me
I am
alone.
just going to have to do all these stereotypes. Baguette.
It's a feature. He can't lock one in.
He sort of
He's
sits
travelling
down
a
and
lot.
goes, you like the big glasses. Oh, she is, yeah, I'll have to Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. She has the mighty fine muscles and a rippling. Oh, she's no Pavonian lass lady from. But I've gone really weird now. I'm going to stick with it.
I'm enjoying it.
He's
but
going to be
confused at the
every
same time.
accent under the sun until it comes back to
It's a thing.
it needs
It's a
to
thing.
be.
Yeah, it's a thing. Don't worry. It's meant to be like this.
Are you? You're not local. You are. Oh, gee, where am I going with that one?
Almost Spanish.
Yeah,
He wants to go Spanish, and I think he'd stay if he got there.
bloody French. He's French. He's
This is all
Brazilian.
breaking down very quickly with one accent.
One game brought
Yeah.
down by one accent.
This is normally my issue.
He's in his 40s. He's been travelling around the Empire for 6 months.
Travelling around the M5 is what I'm
Travelling around the Empire.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Philippe.
Oh, yeah.
Philip. Philippe. What is your name, dwarf here?
My name's Nadine.
Why? Why do you want to know?
So now I'm trying to think of a French.
Why do
Is
you
he
want
now
to
going
know?
to start taking his accent? He's just adding another one to
He's
his
actually
collection.
a doppelganger.
Yeah, he just can't switch it off.
Mount no. I travelling around the Empire. You hear tales of brave deeds and
You've never heard of Nadine?
no.
Looks
Sacre bleu, no.
looks like you'll be putting up your ears for bets. Because you ain't heard nothing of worth.
I'm just enjoying the placement of your head on the camera there, because you're just doing an epic stance. Because you're listening to Kevin, you're like, we just had an epic profile.
Didn't make me look like I was a dwarf.
Well, you're right in the corner of it, but you're like,
So, Sacre Bleu, would you like to play some cards with me? We can play Scarlet Empress. I believe this is a game you may know.
I don't think the old
Do I know
chap's
it?
French.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I play?
Okay. What's your gambling skill? It's basically all to do with the gambling skill.
Well, gambling skills.
What's your? I normally don't play for anything less than 2 shillings a piece. And he looks at you.
Well, you will be tonight, lad.
And he sort of leans over
You
to.
have no money.
He's
got
leaning over
5
to almost looking at the
pennies.
half and going, your friend looks more affluent than you, but
Yeah, but my friend's not playing, is he? I am.
that's fine. He's like, almost like this is not going to be worth his time. He's like, oh, fine. And so he puts 5 shillings forward and goes, I'll put 5 shillings into the pot.
As you start playing,
I've only
you can
got
hear me
5
having a
pennies.
discussion.
5 pennies, sorry, it is friend.
As you start playing, you hear me just hear a little bit of a discussion, which has toned itself right down again. It's almost like I'm not boring these two fellas, but I've kind of reined them in a little bit.
Okay.
Right, and I'm just inquiring to their actual professions, and the strange gunner is just. I used to know someone called a gunner. Strange thing was, used to be guns as well. It wasn't very inventive.
Pennies.
Have you seen one of these before? And then just put it, just this is what's going to quiet down. It's pretty much the size of the table.
You sort of hear and go, oh yeah.
I have made sure it's still unloaded. I have checked my weapon beforehand.
Are you drinking as well?
I do not want an accidental discharge in the inn.
Nobody wants an accidental discharge, wherever they are.
Well,
I'm fairly sure you've already had one, haven't you?
Yes.
So, what we're going to do here on the gambling thing is, like you're chatting to them, they're really interested in the gun. They're like, we've only got we're not even like as posh as the Four Seasons. We've only got a bat.
Visible disgust.
Make a gambling test for me.
With a name
And
like
I'll do the same.
A name like that, and you can't even get a pistol. Okay.
What do you get?
-2.
-2. I got -6. So he's like, my friend, you win. Take the money. And if we do it again, just tell me how much you want to bet. You just can go for
I'll do Norway's
It's always simple the first time.
how much you're putting in. Just to
Did you see that, sweetheart?
she like you,
You.
What's your name?
Marie.
Marie.
Marie, stop fraternising with the commoners.
Oh, posh lady, what's your name?
I'll have you know, sir.
She called you sir.
Lady Isolde. She's von Strudeldorf. She's you look at her, she's a
Yeah,
willowy,
come on, I want to hear this one.
red golden hair, green eyes, refined right gland and
What's her name
noble
again?
accent. Lady Isolde von Strudeldorf.
Isolde.
I can't believe
Von
Well, she managed to
Strudeldorf.
say that first time. Twice.
Strudeldorf.
I've never actually played this beforehand, should I point out. About a few years ago, we played a game of Advanced Hero Quest where I jokingly made a town called Strudeldorf because I found it funny
Yes.
as hell because Dorf is German
Regretted
for
it
town,
instantly.
Strudeldorf for dessert. Couldn't stop laughing for ages, and here he is, a character in an official Warhammer product.
Desert town.
So who rips who off?
Lady Strudeldorf.
Yes, and
What, you're headed to Altdorf in the morning?
well, I'm got to.
I was not planning on dealing with this.
No. Well, I'm going back home hopefully soon.
Where's your home?
In Altdorf itself.
So you're headed to Altdorf in the morning?
I am.
Well, guess who's your coach driver, sweetheart? It's me. Melton.
Is it me?
Are you,
Melton?
so are you actually, as long as you don't try anything, because my bodyguard here, Marie, she is a sworn family member, and she served us for 15 years, and with that the muscles just come out and go whoa, almost.
Lady Isolde.
erotically.
I'm not gonna try anything with you, but I can't promise that to Marie.
I've had a pint or two by now, and it's just like, oh, Marie. Now I've actually heard an accent I can pick up on properly. It's go. I thought it was Murray. Okay,
So
that makes more less sense.
Girl?
Actually, less sense. Wait, what is this? Bloody hell!
you, Philippe.
Actually, yeah. So, quite a lassie.
Enough of that laughing. Put your money on the table.
Oh, what are you putting in, sir?
Pennies.
5?
Pennies.
I do normally play for bigger round.
What?
Sacre Bleu, I normally play for bigger round. It's just going to be whatever accent I'm going to come out my mouth, I think.
You sure?
Apparently, I don't speak French.
You let the funky music do the soaking.
The cards shuffles then.
J'ai
Sacre Bleu, this hand. Oh, I mean, this hand is golden.
J'ai parlé en français. J'ai musique en français. J'ai parlé.
Are we got it right?
Just
I
if you got his back to
Plus
me,
one.
That's
where
what I
are
got.
you? Right.
I got 0,
you
so
opposite, so I can see behind him.
so it's like,
You got what?
I got 0. I lose again. You've played this before, no?
Yeah.
That's the extent of his French knowledge.
Now, let us play again. You now should have enough, say, to put in a shilling. Shall we, say, as you Empire people say, up the stakes?
Yeah. Well, up the ante.
Oh, and it sort of makes a note of the terminology. 12.
1 silver.
Why are all my checks so bloody difficult?
Okay.
-1.
Okay. I don't even need to do the maths on this, but I'll just confirm. Yeah, your luck. It runs out now, does it? It takes and goes. Win some, lose some. I see you only have some left. I tell you what. Put that down, and I'll bet you a shilling in this round here. And he puts down the shilling.
So you're telling me 3 pennies to your shilling?
That is what I'm saying.
If I win, I want your coat.
Yep.
Yeah, it does get later.
Wait.
Zero.
-2. +2, sorry. It goes to get the money. How drunk are you? You're going to be too drunk.
Thrown
I'm
up
not
in
going
a
to say you're
bloody
drunk because
tangle.
of the thing. How much are you paying attention to this game?
Well, I was good. That's why I was reading my sheet.
Yeah,
It's,
there we go.
and I wanted to know which way he was turning because I wanted to be able to see if I could see his cards.
So you're
It's going back
paying
to me.
attention to this, are you?
Well, I'm keeping an eye. I'm not making it obvious.
Okay,
I was going to throw you a couple of signals.
we're going to go back in time to that last hand. Make a challenging perception test. Now, challenging just means it's just straight dice. There are different difficulties.
Oh, okay.
It's just straight dice, so we don't add anything.
19.
Opposing it with my... I'm going to make a 19. Is that what you rolled?
Total, yeah.
So that's 1 minus your...
Well, you said it's straight dice.
Yeah, challenging perception test. So what's your perception?
There you're asking.
It's going to be this column here.
Down here.
Oh, well, okay, right. 45 total.
What did you roll? 16.
Yeah, so you got
So plus
3. Yeah, you're getting this. I can tell you that instantly now. Unless he is.
Because you said straight dice, it's like my brain just haywire.
Yeah, that's right.
Try and do this.
So it's sleight of hand. My sleight of hand is. Hold on, because the shitty cheats.
Is this
are totally
sleight of hand?
different. It's for me. I'm doing sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah, but is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's good. No, it's still.
Okay, I got a +1. You got +3, so you win. What you've noticed during this game is you're watching that game. This is great that you actually see that. It works so well for me. You're sitting back. The first 2 rounds, it was almost like he didn't even look at his cards. He was just like, I lost. And the other rounds, the first game he won, you didn't notice it, but you thought you did, so you started picking up that maybe something coming out. And this game, there was a card that came out and what caused him to win. He was like,
I did
really
also shout out, I don't even know if you caught it, earlier on in that when you done the first win, it's going, it's always easy the first time.
Okay.
I did say that, I'm not sure if anyone actually picked up on it, but
Oh, you can't say anything.
no, I'm just going to, because you can see me, he's got his back to me, and that's why I want to make sure the positions are right, and I'm just going to show now.
As he's pulling his hand back across the table, I slam my big meat hook down on it.
so if you clocked on, does he let us?
Yeah, I've given him the
So
kind
you've
of
looked
like,
at
I've put my
Mr.
hand
Test,
up my, word I can't think of.
Bonsoir.
Are you trying to fuck me?
No, what are you saying? Philip is he's no cheat. He's
A
an
foot
honest,
comes up
only a
onto the
noble
table
man.
and the knife comes out.
I said, are you trying to fuck me?
Okay.
I think he's trying to steal from
Do you
you.
want
Actually,
intimidation?
No, because as you're doing that,
All hell's gonna break loose.
all hell's going to break loose now. As he does that, he comes up with. What is he going to pull out? It's a pistol. Fires it straight away. Make a cool test, and all hell breaks loose in him.
Do you remember me
I
saying?
got +4.
+4. You're fine.
Do you remember
You
me
make
saying
a cool
that I
test.
put?
Yeah.
The problem is, I also said something else, which has screwed me. But I put the gun on the table for people to look at and stuff. The problem is, it's not loaded.
It's not loaded.
I'm sure it wasn't loaded.
Yeah, so your gun's out. That's fine.
Yeah.
But make a cool test, just to see who's reacting. here.
I've seen this happen before, so hopefully I can use the dice to got my narrative. It's 50 straight now. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's 45, isn't it? Yeah, it's 45 versus 50.
It's a -1. You're going to be slightly delayed on your. You were not expecting.
I wasn't expecting.
A gun.
Definitely wasn't expecting to do it
pull out.
anyway. So yeah.
You're fine.
As the smoke clears, you could just see Muldoon with one foot on the table and one on his hand and a dagger. So you're trying to shoot me, Marie?
As you've done that, what you notice as you say
So I
that,
did.
he's not even there. He
Right,
is
It's not his first rodeo.
up the stairs.
Oh, he's not going out the door. He's gone upstairs.
Go running up those stairs. You can chase as well. You can give chase as you like.
I'm just
if you like.
gonna turn and just look at the stairs and go. Well, not too many points for intelligence there.
As he's
thought he
going
might have just
upstairs,
left.
Gustav, who's preparing the rooms, are you chasing as well?
I want to. Obviously, I've said to Marie,
Yeah.
hoping some kind of.
She looks at
Some
as you
kind
do-
of
yeah,
bond has
as you're
happened.
running around, but she's more protecting the
Got the
lady.
boss.
She's like over. You can't even see the lady. anymore.
I'm
This
gonna
big-
run,
What time do you
but
clock off?
I'm gonna go.
Are you grabbing it
Yes,
as you go past?
bloody
Yeah.
Going to look at Mr. Test and go, inside, and run up the stairs.
He will not jump out that window. Just that's what
You might fall.
He will have permanent broken legs in this game.
So he's running up. If you look at that, it goes just slightly round. So you're going to be.
bloody hell. I am now.
Gustav's coming
opening
out the stairs
and
with a
loading.
blunderbuss, going, what's going on here? And the crow's like, what's going on here? What's going on? Doing noises, getting really excited.
Well, have you seen the strength of your alcohol, sir? How does it not happen every night?
As Philippe reaches the top of the stairs, he wastes no time and just jumps out the window.
Oh!
I'm now going to perform a test and let's see what happens next.
Can I try and grab him?
Broken leg territory.
X2 is too far. Oh god, this is not good.
You do not bounce. This is not D&D. You do not bounce back from this.
This is fun. Okay, so I'm going to make a average plus 20. That's not helping at all. Dexterity test. Let's have a look. Test. If successful,
I left the building. Did I hear which window went through to get up
you
there
would
where
do.
it
You,
was?
as you're coming out the door, you'd hear this back one here. If successful, count falls 1 yard less plus a further for every success level. Plus 3. I don't get that. Where's the if unsuccessful? Okay, I'm just going to read this. Let's have a look at this. Otherwise, I suffer falling damage, 1d10 plus the yards he fell. That's fine. Got that. 1d10 plus. I massively see. He looked quite cool to begin with. He's up there. He's leaping through like you see some
This is a
films.
good
It all
idea.
crouches up. As the glass hits, you almost hear this sacre bleu, and he just suddenly just rolls, falls, and you're going to take 5, 6, 7 wounds as he crashes into a complete heap onto the floor there. I'm going to take a prone condition.
Is that got applied any actual damage to his legs? Because that's a thing in this game.
That is a thing to this game.
Utilising
We're going to get into this.
Yes.
That is going to be.
It seems like an ideal time to give Liam the crash course on.
I suffer prone condition.
You're not okay.
As he lands,
in certain
I land
things.
hard and crumple. You can jump through the window as well. You would have to perform the same sort of thing.
What was it?
It's an athletics test, plus 20, so you'd add 20 to your dice roll. Average, plus 20. So it's 20 to your skill, sorry. So you'd add 20 to your skill and then roll your dice.
Is there any law in this town?
Not in the town,
Well,
no,
that's how it
coaching
is.
in
So
the
I'm
middle of it.
23 skill. I'd
Yeah.
add
20 to it, so it's 43.
43.
Yeah. You can, of course, you don't have to leap through. Wishing to follow through the window can also do the same. Or maybe slow down, just hang out first and drop down. You can do that,
How
which
can I do
halves the
that?
drop in distance to 2 yards.
Yeah.
Same thing, still with dexterity check, but you may not take as much
Hand on
damage
his body.
if you foul.
Okay. I'll do that.
Elbow dropping.
So it's a dexterity check
Yeah.
with plus
And as he lands, you
plus
hear...
20 to my dex.
Yes,
Yeah, dex. Yeah.
dex.
Okay.
Athletics, sorry.
Athletics. Okay. So
As he lands, you hear a crack as his ankle goes out from behind him. Anyway, okay. What you
plus 2.
plus 2? Okay, yeah. So are you just jumping down or lowering yourself down?
Just sort of.
You jumping on him.
This is
So that it's you hear his sort of iron boots on the floor.
So you land. Are you gonna with that plus 2? You're gonna land
Just
on
next
him.
to him.
Oh, next to him. You don't want to jump
Superhero.
on him and
Maybe, and then put a foot on him.
on. Yeah. Okay. So he's down,
Hero pose. Engage.
and he's like, what? Gustav's coming out, going, "What is going on?" Your gun just sort of loading. What is going on, masters? What is going on?
Where is he? Because
Right in the back of the house.
I'm trying to wander up here now, obviously.
Ooh, sorry.
I had to go because now I figure out where he's come from.
Can I walk past? What's his name? Gustav.
Gustav.
Is he on my travel? Because I've left.
He would be. Yeah, he's walking with you. So if you,
Can I just sort of reach up to and take that blunderbuss you got?
yeah, you-
blunderbuss. I just take that off his. Go. Don't hurt yourself.
make a disarm test. There's got to be a disarm test, isn't it? Disarm's going to be an advanced thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's obviously not exactly thinking very straight here.
Exactly.
He doesn't. He's not. This should be a very, very often
Do it.
occurrence, but he doesn't seem
Do a
very.
dexterity check for me.
Yeah.
We'll do it that one.
Dex. Oh, ouch. 74.
Versus my 44. Ouch! That did not happen.
-3.
Yeah. So as you're
Yeah,
doing
did
it,
not happen.
you reach up and do
That's
it,
a
but you actually just trip over and you can have a prone condition.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Everyone's been drinking so much more heavily than me, and
You're the drunk one.
Yeah. Which no one told me.
Have a prone condition.
Son of a bit.
What condition is this bloke in?
This guy, he's got a broken ankle.
He's got what?
He's not
broken
running.
ankle.
Yeah, he's not running
Broken
away.
ankle.
Yeah, disarm is a talent. So if you had a talent for disarm, you could have used that.
As
to,
far as I know, I don't.
No.
Where has his gun ended up?
He's. It's in his hand still, but it's not loaded. It's got
It's a
this one
single
shot.
shot,
Yeah.
mini pistol thing that comes off his arm. Or something.
He will. He's like, whoa, no, no more. My ankle is now.
So Malduna's got his knife out and he's got a foot on him and he slides his foot along to his wrist where the gun is.
I'm no. Look, it's Philip got caught. Yeah, we got caught. Yes. I'm more than happy to return.
I will say this only once.
As he has his knife,
He sort of stooped over him. I said this only once, Philippe from Bretonia. Give me all your money. Every last penny. And that coat.
I'm on the floor. You can hear me laughing. That's just well after that show.
Twigs, trappings.
To be fair, it is a nice coat. Kind of monologuing. I'm just on the floor and just accepting it. I'm kind of embarrassed.
So, Renegade, guess what now? So Gustav's like, I don't want to. I don't really want to keep him locked up at the inn. Are you going to let him go after this? Because I don't really want him at the inn waiting for road wardens.
Let him go. He's not going to get very far, is he? He's got a broken ankle. He's going to give me all of his stuff.
Are you saying I've got to keep him here at the inn? I've got to keep him at the inn.
We can kick him on his way down the road.
Roll him down there.
We could put him in the back of the carriage that I'm going to drive in the morning, and we could chuck him out the back.
I'll tell you what, that was more, well, less harsh than what I had in mind. But I'm reading my character here going, that's not something I would have come up with.
So he goes,
that would have problems.
I just hand you the shillings he has in his pocket. I've got rid of the coppers.
You take his gun.
2, 3, yeah. Kick the gun over to you.
Just comes on and bounces me in the head because I'm still laying down.
5, 6, 7.
Shiny.
7 shillings. Well, thank you very much, Philippe. And your coat.
You might want to get that washed.
As you're doing this, the other guests are looking at you. They've just seen you. They haven't seen the sleight of hand.
No context.
They've just seen you suddenly assault a Bretonian noble and then rob him of his trappings. But he gets up and he's like, "No hard feelings, eh? I can start this." Yeah, just hobbles up. He's up. He
snaps the bone back.
No,
It's only a flesh wound, huh?
It is a flesh wound. It's hanging off.
It could be worse, eh? You could have sent me to the authorities and I could have been prosecuted. So no hard feelings. You win some, you lose some.
It could have been worse. I could have stabbed you in the face.
That too. Yeah.
Do
you want a drink?
We're not actually.
Come on, it's on me.
And as that's going, he limps back in with you, and the crowd seems to sort of almost visibly sigh, like. And we are now getting to the end of the night. So unless you can sit in the bar and hear some rumours, we can roleplay some rumours. Let's
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's pick something. As you're sitting in there, you're back in, and at first it's quiet. The lady and the bodyguard, they go to bed. They go to bed early. It's that time.
As it gets
the coachmen, they are just like. Hey.
We bought you a beer. We bought you many beers.
You boys ain't got to drive in the morning.
They sort of think he's going to live there. They sort of think about it and go. He falls over drunk. And they're like, "This is true. Gustav!" And they're sort of spending money. With that, Gustav goes, "Sirs, I don't mean to be rude, but we do need to settle up the room situation about payment for the room. Now, the whole point of that is just give you money to pay for a room."
We know. We don't care. Can you have that back? Because I'm not laying on the floor.
No, yeah.
There's certain levels I will not go to.
So the costs are, you can have a room for 10 silver, or the common room is 15 pennies for a bed, or 10 pennies without a bed, just sleeping in the common room.
How do I heal? Because I've still been shot.
Well,
sort of glanced off earlier.
I don't need.
Which explains a lot of why I'm not doing very well in anything really. Personally,
Gustav comes out and says, "Just
so that would be 2 shillings and 1 penny."
Yes, yeah.
Have you got a penny?
This is why I don't deal with finances in games. Because I can't remember what any of these are.
On the top.
Go on. And just ping it. Yeah.
So there is 10 for me on the floor in the common room, and 12 from my friend to have a bed.
Nice. He's like, he just takes it, pockets it, and thank you, sir. So that'll be in the building opposite there. Just go in when you want to. And I should say the weather's looks like it's gonna take a turn for the worse tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow.
It's a good job I got this new coat.
And
I just sort of lean over almost for the first time. If you just put it on and you say,
Yeah, has it got like a little fur around the collar? That just pops.
No, there is a picture of one that probably looks that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's a very nice coat.
I know.
I'm not sure I've gone through that much effort to get it, but it's still a nice coat. Another beer. And even now I'm getting tipsy.
Of course. Another beer from Mountain, another beer from Mr. Test.
And the drunken guys are like,
Is the bartender, not the bartender, that's get involved in this as well. Is he just burnt out now? Just going, I'll just drink with you guys, it's probably safer.
he sort of looks like he's working, but he's more interested in talking than working, kind of thing. And
So what do you know?
the problem is,
I just know
it's just a
gonna
Gustav.
affect him when he's talking, if he's got a few beers in him. That's what I'm going at.
It's just a
If he's
Gustav you're talking to.
Yeah, if he's like, he's easier to sort of say things that you normally wouldn't because he's tanked up a little bit.
He turns around and goes, "You're going to Altdorf tomorrow," said the gentleman. "Last time I was there trying to buy beer, it felt strange. And there'll be those wizards, mark my words, those wizards. Too many wizards in the capital, I say. Too many."
Get to that start of the night. So which one?
What felt strange about it?
Just a change. Things just felt like things could change at any moment. Electric in the air. Just
What, like the wizards weren't normal empire?
you know, like how when the Moon Morris leaf is in the air and things just feel strange all around. It felt like that, even though it was man's leap that was high in the night, high in the sky that night.
And you think this was to do with the wizards?
It's the wizards, isn't it? In their college of wizardry, burning things, burning things, burning things, burning wizards, burning.
You do know that. Just
How do you know that?
a little bit of PTSD kicking in.
Just intuition. So just those wizards, they're all twiddly twoo.
So there's too many wizards.
I lean over
Always
to you, like half dry, and just go, "This sounds like he knows a lot about what he's talking about." And I'll just shake my head after saying it. This is, he's meant to be the sober one.
As you're doing that, Gustav says, "Yeah, the thing is, though, don't worry about those wizards. The wizards ain't what you got to worry about, is it? It's the road to Altdorf's troubled by bandits, isn't it? Only last week, a coach failed to get through. These are troubling times. It's all about that emperor starting looking after the common folk." And with that,
Is that why they've got to shoot first?
Holtz
Questions
turns
later,
round and
policy?
says, "But the problem is, though, isn't it? The rogue wardens, they're just as corrupt and as villainous as those that they're in the service, isn't they?" And Gary's like, "True, Holtz, true. More beer."
You start talking about politics. Can't escape it no matter where you go.
Well, and Gustav's like, "Well, so the thing is, as well, those blasted wizards, when I was last in Altdorf, I was going to go to the zoo. I like the old Imperial Zoo, but that's been shut for weeks. I heard Deathclaw, the Emperor's Griffin, went on a rampage, possibly because the Emperor hasn't been there to see him for months. Months. Down to those wizards, I tell you, twiddly woo, twiddly woo."
So you're saying the Emperor Karl Franz is not present?
He's no one's seen him for months, sir. No one's seen him for months.
How many months?
There's got to be at least 2. And the guy's like, "I only saw him." Like Hans is like, "Well, we looked off. We saw him ride through the streets last week. What are you talking about?" Don't listen to the barman. He's cracked. Barman cracked. Barman cracked.
That's the first time I've ever heard him talk.
So, is there any kind of insight or something that I can do into what is being said here? anything that
Where's
would
the thing?
naturally
Economy
know?
is-
Naturally, no. It's more your lore, your geography. It's more things like that. It's no insight check as such. It's down to you and how well I roleplay.
Intuition?
Okay.
Intuition?
Yeah, you can do an intuition check if you wanted to, just to.
That's kind of
allow
basically, I think that's basically what
It's no sort of dead set.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
you know what you know kind of. It's
Yeah.
like basically what insight, isn't it? It's like
People
you know what you
can
can figure
lie,
out.
-2.
Right, so yeah, so
It's okay,
it seems
that's
true.
what it
It
is.
seems true, yeah. But what's weird to you is all of them seem true. It seems like the innkeeper's right. He hasn't seen yet. The emperor hasn't been right, but they're true as well. They're telling the truth as well. They've seen.
They're telling their truth.
He ain't
Yeah.
seen it, but they have.
Yeah, they're
Mm.
both on that.
Okay.
Or they're both lying. It's really weird. You get this really weird cross vibe where
Well,
they're telling the truth, they're lying, or they're lying. There's. It's not like one. It's not that you can tell they're both lying. You can tell that they're.
His coat back, and he's back here again. He's back in the room, he nicked the coat.
What do you think, Philippe?
You have seen Deathclaw. A
Philippe's
massive griffin in a rage.
I'm going to roll intimidate.
still a little bit of fallout into this. Even I've sort of got looked up from my clip. It's like, Deathclaw. What?
0. He's not intimidated by that. He's probably because he's more in pain with his sort of crippled ankle.
How are we letting him stay here?
Oh,
We're friends now. That's how you make friends. I'll pin them in.
I start looking at you. This is going. I don't want to be friends. That's the initiation.
I think that's,
But then at the same
that's
time, I've got
probably
shot.
quite accurate, isn't it?
yeah, no, yeah,
Dwarves make friends by having fights.
that is it.
Well, at the same time, in 3 minutes of meeting you, I got shot. So to be fair, it does track.
And with that, he's like, I am going to retire. I am going to rest my ankle.
You should
yeah?
probably retire from card games.
Or at least
Yeah.
check who's looking behind him.
And what he's going to do is going to go to bed, and he's going to make, in answer to your question earlier on about something, he's going to make a average endurance test. So that's plus 20 to his endurance.
Okay.
So
Chainmail will sound amazing, but it actually makes his life more difficult.
his endurance is 53, so his endurance is going to be 63. So I'm going to make a test. That's good. So I'm going to. Yep. So he's got 18. So what did I say? 63. So that is plus 5. So he heals plus my success. That's 5. This answer I'm trying to do this in game. 5 plus my toughness bonus 5. 7 wounds. And you can take. So that'll
So
be.
you snap the bone.
No, it just
Yeah.
Hello, fracture.
we can cover wounds like that because you can get grim with wounds like one, but that's too early to bring that into play.
It's a beautiful system, especially if you get a bit of chaos going.
Yeah,
You can do some really nasty stuff.
and so he goes to bed and retires. So and the other guests are going. You've noticed the book reader, he's gone, and even the coach guards go, well, long journey tomorrow. Hey, we should.
What time is it now?
It's
I'll
now
rephrase,
night.
how much past closing time are we? Probably.
It's pretty much open all night, depending on when coaches and travellers come. So we are going to go to. Yeah.
Oh, it's a staircase.
Where's the staircase? Over here.
I don't think there was one here, is there? I mean, I'll just put it in there because it's normally used for something else.
Okay.
So in night time, we're going to go to.
Who is in there? And a break.
Just you in here.
Which
Everyone
is-
else had a room.
Should we have a break?
We should have a break, yeah. So let's. And we're going to start. Should we start the next morning as well? You get to sleep. I just wanted to put the That looks darn good. Can't see us. That looks darn
Who
good.
left the fire on?
That's the clip. That's the thunder.
Yeah, that's it. 1 million views.
That's the spawns part of the video. The non-spawn spawns. Gear drinking part.
You could be here.
So it could be here, and that pour in there, hopefully out the moment, is Doombar. So Sharps, hit us up. Green King had their chance in the Ravenloft game. Sharps, you got a chance for Warhammer game.
They could all sponsor individual campaigns.
Yeah, that's it.
Or all of us individually.
Guinness for Liam. We can do, Sharps or Green King for us. We are fine. So we are still in, even though I've set up the board looking like it is, we're still in coaching in.
It's a barren, featureless desert out there, isn't it?
It is a, you're up, surprisingly up early. I don't know if it's just dwarf intuition, dwarf constitution. You're up early, you didn't drink as much, you're up early. And it's a misty, overcast morning. The passengers are all here. We are standing outside the coach, just waiting for them. We have the lady who sort of stands by you. The bodyguard stands by you for some reason. The lady and a hand servant. We have. I've put him away.
Thinking of you all night.
I've left him in. We have the guy who is reading his book and sheepishly keeping his distance without his coat. Philippe. And they're all waiting there by the coach.
Just add to it.
And we're 8 o'clock in the morning. Sorry now. And we're waiting.
Muldoon takes his place up on the
Top.
driver's seat.
He's all ready, is he? Like, hey.
Checks the horses over.
Yeah.
And the wheels.
Yeah, make sure. Okay. Make a perception test when you're doing that. When you check it out. Or do you have trade carpentry? I don't know what you don't do. No.
That's it.
It's just a perception test.
-4.
-4. This is a good coach. It's sturdy. Not as good as dwarf made, of course, but
It's got 4 wheels. It's brilliant.
4 wheels.
4
It's,
wheels, 2 horses.
There's bright paint. It's polished.
Both of them are alive.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
So it's bright, polished. It's gleaming.
It's almost for someone posh.
And we're waiting. The key thing here is, like, while you're the driver, there is still other 2 crewmen that aren't anywhere to be seen.
Just don't fall off, because that'd probably kill you, that drop.
If I could just see all of your tickets, that would be grand.
I know you're the driver, but we must wait for the crew. And she, I was about to look at her wrist, but that's not a thing, is it? She looks at the sun and she's like,
Licks her finger.
it must be, it's now an hour's past. It's like, it must be almost 9 o'clock. Where are those scoundrels?
Wait.
Talking about us.
No. Gunner and Hawks.
He said scoundrels. It was just
Just give you a knowing look.
Another
I know
half
what
hour
kind of
passes and the lady is getting she's like, even Philip's like, she looks on the crowd almost looking for like, the royal guardians will be here
Horses
soon.
again.
And he wants to get away. And even Bookworm is looking a bit tetchy. At 10 o'clock, they come out and they're like, oh, gee.
And as they come out, you just hear.
My head feels like there's a Bretonian sleep. A Kislev man sleeping in it. Oh, death. And as they get on, they jump up to you, and there is a slight problem of Gunner's like, if you're riding up top, I'm going. I'll make sure the inside lot are okay. Keep them as they are accustomed to. So he goes in, but there is now a problem. There's only room for 6 people inside. You're fine. Where are you going on this? So all the passengers, the paid passengers, clamber inside. So there.
Yeah.
Now inside. You're joined by Holtz at the top. Gunnar is inside.
Before Philippe gets in, unfortunately, Philippe, your seat is not available on the Scorch anymore.
So I must put, and he sort of goes to protest, steps on his ankle, and he almost like last night forgotten about last night.
You should
Shivers because he hasn't got a coat.
You should get that scene too.
So where is Philippe going to ride on this?
Right between me not giving a fuck and me not caring.
Bad place to be. He can ride the horse if he wants. I don't imagine he'd be comfortable. He'd probably be entertaining.
Usually there's a little seat for luggage on the back. You can ride there.
So you're going to put him at the back of the coach. That's right.
And I'll try and make it not a bumpy ride.
So he's going to go there, and you're going inside, are you? Then, that one. So there is.
Apparently, yeah. I'm not going to turn down a dry environment. So.
Hey, Mr. Test. Keep that gun loaded. And your eye on the window.
Well, Gustav comes out to see you. Goes, all aboard? All aboard? This is good because I just checked my schedules and there's not going to be another coach here for another 2 days. And it's going to be likely as crowded as this one. So and he's sort of looking around. I see you've all fitted in quite well.
Maldoin turns really slowly. Unfortunate.
At first, yeah.
That's it.
Just she looks. Lady Isolde is going to look like she's going to complain when you're going in rather than the noble Bretonian. But she looks and goes, well, at least you look like you're a man of education. Perhaps we can discuss the latest. You look like an engineer. Going by your. We can discuss the latest trades of the engineering world. Come.
I make guns. I make guns. Anything that makes a loud noise in Germany causes a bit of chaos. But sure, talk to me about politics.
So we're now getting on to almost 11 o'clock. For an 8 o'clock start, this is good. And we're now sorted out. You all got your seats, we're all ready to go, right?
I found a very comfortable spot.
As you're doing that, Gunnar just scrambles over you.
What the bloody...
Opens his eyes. Whoa! Don't... Hold on! And
No, not on me!
Runs to the outhouse where the noise is coming from. It sounds like he's got the galloping trots. Some sort of flux is invading. What was in him is now out of him. And you were glad you were not with any close to that because the smell just must be atrocious.
So, my lady, and how you feel about me now?
As that's happening, Hertz is just leaning. He's just asleep upon you. He's just snoring loud.
I am going to my
in a way,
sack and I pull out a really nice red velvet jacket and I wrap it round him.
Finally, after all this, we are now ready to depart. You actually made my life easy, by the way, when you decided to join the coach. It's like, God, that would have been
good stuff.
Because you now got.
Are we ready to go?
We could have been there by now if we just stole us.
Yes, well, it's like looks at his wrist again for some reason. Then looks at his face. You should have been ready an hour ago.
Lady Isolde, hold on to your knickers.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Do you have a drive? Do you have the drive
No.
skill? You
Of
don't.
course I fucking don't.
You just whip the horses and the horse just goes, not attached.
No. So we are going.
I have the drive skill. It is probably not great.
The carriage.
Would you like me to roll
The carriage is not
check?
connected to the
It's
horses.
data, yeah. Let's make a check. You don't have it, so you would have got plus 20 if you did. So let's make a challenging. Let's say it's challenging. It's not like
Okay.
it's rocket science, is it? Right?
I rolled a 20.
rolled a
You've
20.
seen someone do it once.
And I have 23.
20, so it's 0. So we are riding. We are off. So,
You think you're an
I'm
instant
going to put you.
expert at this.
Just give your model to you to because you're inside.
I said I could do it. Nobody should ever dwell.
Okay.
Is there a hatches or anything so you can get
Okay, so as long as we don't get a -2 success level, then that's the only thing. If that had happened, it would have been coach would have careered off. Everyone would take damage. We're fine.
first 3 seconds and the coach is falling over.
Yeah, and then we don't have to worry
Somehow
about this.
combusted.
Coach film.
Massive
So
fire.
we're setting off now, and it's great. At first you went, whoa, and you're like, no. MacLeod's got this.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I can do Scottish like no
Yeah.
one's business. But unfortunately, after about 20 minutes, one of the rumours from yesterday comes true. It begins to rain. A light rain kicks in. The first drops soon develop into a downpour that rapidly soaks everyone outside. So you're soaked. Hulks isn't. He's wrapped up in his coat. Philippe is just drenched. His long, poncy Bretonian hair is just raining down his face. He's shivering because he doesn't have a jacket. Like,
I just lean out the window and just. What have you learned?
who's that to Philip?
Yeah.
Philip.
Crime doesn't pay.
Yes, Philip will turn over a new leaf, eh?
I believe you.
Here.
I put my head back in. I don't believe him.
So tell me, what was a university life like? As his old go, you're now probably. Wow. Oh yeah, she's still yammering on.
This conversation been going on for like 20 minutes and I've only just picked up on it that she's talking to me.
And
Generally
okay,
quite dull. She's not getting much out of it.
I'm gonna let you, if you want to role play anything here, or if you want to chat to anyone, if you want to do anything, carry on with this. Otherwise, I'll.
Magni, Muldoon, should I say. Hulks is asleep, or in between sleep, but all that you can hear Muldoon going is, and you see, the problem with the fears, once they know your name, they got ya, like the little Harrys, you know? You know what I'm
Is it
saying?
chatting to Holtz?
Asleep.
Philippe sort of looks around and and just goes around by the lady and turns around and shivers. While you're sitting there chatting, one thing you do pick up. Let's have a look. Something that's fitting.
So the problem with guns is
She's gone past guns. We're now talking about trade and commerce.
yeah, no, that's what she's trying to talk to me about.
Yeah,
and that's what response is.
And she's like, Borgenhaven, this year's Schaffenfest is stated to be the biggest, most profitable, most entertaining, and probably dangerous yet.
Give me some guns for that, from the sounds of it.
Quite, yes. And the guard will probably leave some gun.
I mean, I've seen most guards, it's completely substandard equipment.
And so,
I've got to do a sales pitch to her.
just to give you a bit of a lore dump, the Schaffenfest that she's talking about is in Borgenhaven. It's the one day of the year where, when you trade something, you have to pay a tax on what your commission is. But one day of the year, this festival is that's tax-free. So traders from all around the empire just come to this. And there's a big shindig, there's a carnival, there's...
Money laundering, eh?
Yeah. And it's sort of, yeah. Ironically, the nobility of Borgenhaven lose out on a lot of money due to taxes, but make up for it in other ways due to
Passing
the amount of
trade
people
and
coming. Yeah,
people don't go there again. Yeah.
And you're going along, and there's a bump in the road at the top, and you can still hear a chat as well. So you can
We get scrambling at the back every time there's a major bump.
the roads. I swear,
Holding on
these roads are getting worse and worse because the Emperor is not bothering to maintain them anymore. He's too busy spending the money on the state army to fix problems like the mess in Uberschreik.
From what I hear, the Emperor hasn't been seen for a while.
Well, let's see if we see him in that. She sort of does acknowledge you. Let's see if we see him in Orkdorf, driver. Drive on, drive on!
Is she a bit derpy? She says she's like looking at the sky or something.
This is sort of she hear out the window. She's noble, but she's not rude to, especially to staff.
Noble does not educate equal intelligence.
After a few hours' journey, the rain does stop, so you're not getting rained on now at the top, which is nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Maldoon pulls out his pipe. Do you like tobacco? Hawks? Or are you still asleep?
Yeah.
And in his
You're
sleep, you see his mouth go.
He's on full autopilot.
Can't disturb your camera.
Yeah, mate, go for it.
I'm try.
Can't disturb your camera.
That's better, to be honest. If anything,
Yeah,
that's better.
that made it better.
Apart from my blurry as hell now, apparently. Not sure how that happened.
I think that's actually because it's so hot in here. That's condensation on the camera.
Focus. There you go.
His pipe is so long, it's
Both cameras.
in my camera.
it's
In my side of the
in
camera.
Rob's camera.
As you start puffing away, you hear a knock. One side you go, are we on fire?
No.
You come to a junction, and this is called the Five Brothers Lodge. There's another coach in here called the Five Brothers Lodge. This is owned by the Four Seasons company, and your coach doesn't stop here.
4 seasons. 5 brothers. Not for me.
So yeah, crack on.
Do you know how to stop a carriage?
Soon you reach a junction with
If you
the.
wanted to.
Nope, and we'll get to that.
I mean, these are questions that come up on the trip. It's just,
You come to a junction on the Middelheim-Altdorf road, and you see a milepost saying Altdorf, 120 miles. And at that point, we end this part of the adventure. Not totally, because it carries on straight away, but here we get to gain experience, so you can actually improve things quickly now. So, by the way, you've got 100 experience already due to your character creation. So I'm going to current one.
100.
Rob, you get 10 points for spotting Philip doing some card stuff.
yeah.
You get 20 points for capturing Philip. And I'm going to give you both 10 each for letting Lady Isolde's way it played out not be... there was ways that she would not let anyone ride inside if it was full up, but the way you handled that, so yeah. I might actually give you 15 each for that, actually, because that was actually really clever. I like that.
Now, my character's been used before.
Yeah,
Am I keeping the other stuff that I never used? Because in the session last time.
And I think I'm going to give you both 50 points, just good role playing on that one as well. So that's on top of you three. So that's what we can do now. Is we can you can pump things into things if you want. We can sort of take a little. I'm still going to record this. We can. So we can level up things if you want. You can buy a talent. You can improve an ability. Ones with your cross on.
Yeah.
So you can a core ability you can do, or you can do a skill. Let's see your class. And there is a cost involved. So
yeah.
Where are we for that? Where have I put my complete advancement costs? Here we go. Here.
I feel like my stealth is underwhelming considering my small stature.
So yeah, characteristics. Depending on how many, the more you take, the more expensive it is to do sort of certain things. So if you've got 0 to 5 characteristics, this is the things with the cross and the attributes. If you want to improve that by 1, that's going to cost you 25 experience.
Right.
6 to 10, it's 30. 11, but you haven't got 11, so probably going to cost you 25 or 30. A skill to improve is 10 points if you've got 0 to 5, 15 points 6 to 10. Okay. Right. If you want to buy talent, it's 100 experience plus 100 for each time you've taken it. So, like, if you've got all your talents you've got already, if you want to improve one of those, it's going to cost you 200 initially.
So, if I want to advance my weapon skill,
Yep.
how much does that cost?
So that's your just your base WS skill, yep. How many advances do you have in it already?
5.
5. So that would cost you 30.
30 to advance it
By
to 6.
1, yeah.
So that would just add 1 to my current.
To your current WS, which would then increase your brawling skill as well. You've got melee brawling.
So if I wanted to increase my ballistic one, it's 5 again in the advances.
What's your ballistic?
55.
What's your
do you mean initial or current?
what's your advances in it?
5.
5. So that'd be 30.
Yeah, that's right. Now, am I tallying on what from my previous game? Because we
Yes, your experience you got. All your experience you got.
250 total.
Yeah.
Out of everything. So.
Yeah. Cool. You don't have to spend this all now either. You can just
Yep. That's fine. I just wanted to just I'll probably have
because
a
experience games
conversation.
it's short and sharp. You do a little bit and then you can increase your stats almost as you go along. You're learning. It's not like D&D. You have to be like so much experience and then go to a tavern. It's kind of as you go along. Short, sharp milestone.
6.
And for this one, I will almost be quite flexible and say, I wish I'd have bought that one. I wish I'd bought that skill during this break because it's all new to us.
So it would cost me to do another 5 in weapon skill.
Yep.
5 times 30. 150.
Just to put a pump and all. Yeah, unless if that takes you to 10, does it? Or under 10? Yeah.
To 10.
Yeah. And 11 from then onwards, going to cost you 40. But yeah, you're going to punch people so hard soon. So you won't even need weapons at this stage if you've got brawling. If you're brawling, must be. Did you put 5 into brawling? Didn't you?
Into melee, basic. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would increase. That's going to affect that. You can literally punch people's heads off. Rob can shoot a fly without looking.
So.
It also goes into my talents is for reload.
All weapons are reloaded by the way, I'm assuming. Each time we sort of start off things like this.
It's
you didn't say you loaded your weapons during the night, so no.
We're outside now. It's unloaded on purpose.
That's what my ex-girlfriend said to me, and now I ended up with a sprog. That is a joke. I don't have a baby or an ex-girlfriend.
We're not going to go too far into this.
Yeah, so every so often there'll be the adventure's broken down into real chunks, real short chunks. I just spent a bit too long enjoying the tavern scene I was enjoying the roleplay. I
just like the standard, it's a tavern. You know we're going to be in there a while. It's just like, I don't care if it's a stereotype, piss off. It's what we do.
I had to create a whole. I knew when I was planning to do this at some point, not so soon as this, but I had to create a whole sound set just in the tavern. I have all the window jump. I knew there'd be a lot of beer drinking and coins going.
Yeah,
gambling.
You put the time into it. We're going to use it.
Gonna do it.
By the way, guys, how's the audio? You're welcome. A lot of work went into that.
Well, you say that, but hopefully.
I mean, I know I haven't checked it yet, but
You know when I edit it together.
no.
Cheers.
Look, we've replaced everything apart from the room at this stage, so.
And tempting.
So, if I want to put another one into strength,
Yes.
that'll cost me 30.
What is your current strength?
20.
How many fonts? Right, how many fonts?
5.
5. Yeah, so it costs you 30 for one strength.
This is probably something I'm not really going to mess around with for the minute and probably talk to you about again.
Yeah.
It's still early on, I don't think this is going to kill me if I don't do it.
Look, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See how this works.
I'll sit right out.
This is what you get for doing gaming sessions on Sundays now when I've had a drink the night before. It's like, no, brain's not really cooperating. I'm sure it'll make sense, but.
I'll see. I mean, your character's quite high on its ballistic skill. At some point,
Yeah.
you're almost going to get.
It was built
automatic.
off a one shot. It was going to be a one shot. So.
Legitimate roles on a roll with that character as well.
Yeah.
Because you just say I want to be a mark, and they're all legitimate. So okay, if we're
They
ready, we can
specialise in things that
carry
most
on.
didn't.
Yeah.
And I still managed to cock up every single roll.
Mistaken identity. Okay, so we are gonna jump forward
Journey.
2 days.
I've got to listen to it. 2 days.
2 days, yeah. You think you've got it
Sound
good
good.
in there? It's probably better being up top.
Go
'cause
check
she
my
is-
chaos.
And she's talking about all manner of things. If you ever want to listen to her, let me know. Just say, what is she talking about?
Does
I can give you a room.
Yeah. If
not,
she
you're
ever
zoned
says
out.
anything that's vaguely interesting, and I'm not like just nodding, smiling, and just pretending that I'm rich or something.
Okay.
And up the front, over the course of the 2 days, I'm now saying to Holtz,
Can you get off my camera?
I
You're flicking that around, it's right in front of me.
who I assume has sobered up and woken up.
We're only a couple of hours after where we left off at the moment.
Carry on.
And so the coach joins the main road and it rounds a bend, but comes across a grisly sight. Oh no. Squatting on the road is a human figure.
Squatting.
Squatting.
Awkward. Funny.
Let it hang. Let it hang.
That's what he said. Leave your track.
He's back. He's to the coach, and it's bent over, and you recognise the livery as a 4 horses coachman. It's sort of ingrained in your mind as the blunderbuss shot at you.
The figure on the figure
ground,
bending
the
over.
figure on the ground is the 4 horses coachman, and there is just someone. Where's my dead bodies?
That's my dead bodies.
I need some
I had them in
corpses.
here somewhere.
That I need that. Yeah, I did have it. I've got an orc corpse. No, I've got an elf corpse. That. Yeah, I've got corpses. Why do I have that many corpses?
One can never have too many corpses.
We have some. We have a corpse. We have that. It's very hard.
It's a very animated corpse.
Can you, cameraman, film the corpse and the model I'm in there? Hang on. It's. It turns towards you, and the figure turns and it's human, but out of its mouth is a severed human hand, dangling from its disgusting maw. It's human, sure, but the flesh is hanging in tatters around its face and hands, and green ichor seeps from its eyes. It spits out the hand, and it rushes towards the coach, brandishing a bloody dagger. I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to give this to you to read. I can't read it out loud, so hopefully you've got spectacles on, and I shall pause it there while we're... So yeah, I've given you a little thing. Hopefully you've read what that is, and I shall now carry on with the... As this figure is running at the towards you, the horses panic and bolt, snapping the reins as they do so. Holt, who's sitting up with you, suddenly tries to grip hold of the reins as the horses go, and he is dragged off with the horse.
Very experienced in these matters.
Gunnar is climbing out the window, going towards the back, trying to apply the brakes as this is going on to try and stop you from careering off into the tree-lined forest.
They're both sewed up very quickly.
Can I?
Andy?
Can I
You can, because I
look at?
Maybe.
Can I try and gauge the moment correctly that when he pulls them brakes and the whole carriage screeches forward, that I launch myself into this?
You're turning yourself into a missile.
You
Sure you don't want to rename yourself to kill place.
You can?
Don't see it coming.
Okay, so
How far away is it?
So let's have us now moved up to here. I'm going to need a gunner model on there. Let's have a gunner model. He's good for gunner. People like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, we have him. He'll stick out to the picture. He's got a torch for firebrand that he's there for. So he's sort of leapt out and he's down here trying to apply the brakes onto the front here. So we'll put this here. The horses aren't here at the moment.
Yeah.
He's gone. That's her. She's gone. And the person is now there, almost upon Gunner. And so you're actually acting. You're acting. Okay. If you didn't act, Gunner would have got the stunned condition because he's terrified. So we're acting, so we don't have to worry about this. The coach passengers are all just screaming with fear. Inside is calamity, apart from maybe our guy here. What you notice...
You're going to call me a neurophone?
I was going to say, Philippe, as you're doing this, Philippe, as you turn around, Philippe,
Oh God!
pulls out a sword. You've got his pistol, but he's got a sword, and he is going to...
This is a rapier.
Yeah, pretty much. He's going to come towards this, whatever's going on.
He's bounced back pretty well, hasn't he?
Let's do this. Let's see what happens then. So, what are our plans?
Can
I
I
wanna-
see what my
Yeah.
call is?
Using the momentum of the brake,
As Gunner's put it on.
dwarf
See.
cannonball myself into him.
That's a technical term now. It's not.
It's a technical
Yeah.
term. Athletics? Do you reckon?
This is going to be his trademark move.
Strength.
Strength? Let's go for that. You're
Yeah, you've
grabbing
gone
it.
off your knees, yeah.
Yeah.
+2.
+2. Okay.
Do you want a weapon skill?
No,
For
I'm
the
gonna,
attack?
I'm going to show you. You're going to go for this. You're going to launch towards you. I'm going to make an opposed dodge test. I'm going to go for this. Wow. What would dodge be? Dodge is going to be 55. 5, 6, 7. -3. So that's taken the mutant by surprise.
Didn't know shit. No one expected that.
As you're launching towards him, so as you're doing it, you sort of begin to fly. Are you going to say anything as you go towards him?
Grub Brindle!
So yeah, you're going to take him out, and we're going to end brawling. Yeah, oh, you're up here. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to grab Gunner. So you're going to brawl into him. You're not going prone. I'm going to give myself it's -3. That's a spectacular difference, wasn't it? I'm going to. What do you get? +2.
+2. Yeah.
It's a 5 difference. I'm giving myself prone and stunned.
He's mentally stunned
That
anyway.
seems.
What the hell?
So I'm prone and I'm. Or should I give myself surprised?
Surprise would definitely go down that list. Because who the hell in their right mind would do that?
I'm not going to give myself stunned until there's a melee thing. Maybe if there's a punch.
Yeah.
So while that's
surprise.
gone on, what are you doing in the cabin there?
So we start.
Test, Mr. Test.
Yeah.
It's careering to her. You hear the brakes screech go. As I think I'm going to have it doing a kind of. The brakes going. There's no horses. We're spinning this way, so the windows are there.
Milady, will you please stop screaming? It's distracting. More thumping now. It's just, what's going on? Why can I? What the hell's that noise?
That's the mutant.
No, that's what I mean. What's your character?
Oh right.
What the
Okay.
hell's
Sorry,
that
that was good. Okay.
noise?
That's good in character.
What the hell's that noise? Yes. I poked my head out. What the bloody? And I'll just see you go.
Launch
Waving
past,
around
yeah.
and
fly.
Yeah. Just... Okay, fine. This is every day something new. There's only one. We're not right surrounded. I'm not panicking.
No.
This is like, what's going on now? I cannot find it. See something. I'm trying to find it for 3 minutes. So you guys are in melee, yeah? Because it'd be an awful idea firing my gun at you because it's got an area of effects effectively. So.
I was about to say normally, yeah, not a problem, but yes, error effect.
Yeah, it will give both of you regardless of what I actually hit. So my gun's pretty much useless all the time. You're having this little bit of a tussle.
So as I've got him,
I'm gonna jump. Let's go for. If you're almost good, let's go for.
I'm just going to get a bead on it and then
what's
just
your
wait for a
initiative?
moment.
Let's have. Let's have a.
Is it called that?
It is. It's just
Where is
probably
it?
just the eye. I think on your.
yeah,
Oh, right. Is it the eye that looks like a 1 on my
Yeah.
screen? Yeah. 30. Yeah, 30.
Okay. Test. Let me just quickly. Now we've got that sort of first round over. Let's. So what's your Muldoon? What's your
Mountain is 38.
38? So what's yours? 30. So we're definitely going to have that as a.
Is she still screaming in my ear? Well, she figured it out, yeah.
Oh, the passengers inside are terribly screaming. They're all just like.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so that's your. You're not doing anything. You're just. At the moment just-
I've got the blunderbuss
yeah, just.
out the window, waiting for an
Right, yeah.
opportunity if they break from each other.
Philly jumps down from the top. Does that easy? That's for free. As he jumps down, he goes, "You got my pistol." Oh, that's Scottish. Sacre bleu! You have my pistol. As he looks at the blunderbuss, put the big down and use finesse, and gets his weapon, charges towards him. That's
in slow motion as I look round to him. It's going, you're jumping off the top of the carriage with a bad leg.
yeah, that's going to be his. That's what he's going to do.
I had this image of landing crumbling.
Now Doon is on top of him and he's pulled his dagger out.
Just shivered him.
And he goes, "You best explain yourself now, Rolf, before you lose your head." Do I get any other action?
No reaction from him. Doesn't recognise you.
No. Do I get any other action?
Oh yeah. That's just speech.
Stab him in the neck then.
Make a. It's not a brawling one. It's just a straight weapon skill. Yeah.
0.
0. Okay, I'm going to look at full book because I've actually just.
Come on, we're intrigued. Come on.
Well, I've actually totally forgotten how combat works. My brain's gone.
This is why we don't ever get out.
So attacking. I'm making a pose test. I knew there was a. So I'm going to make the same sort of thing. What did you get?
58.
58. What's the success?
0.
0. I think that's going to.
It's very bloody loud and what's going on.
I've got -2, so you do win that.
Yeah. With a dagger.
With a dagger.
With a dagger.
With a dagger.
Oh.
That's right. Oh yeah, sugar. Oh, have I buried it?
Probably.
Yeah. Until I'm prepared for combat.
Yeah. I mean, you are the one that made the combat happen, so I thought possibly it might be.
Give you a token. When you win something like this, in this you get advantage. So what happens next round is you get to add 10 to your weapon skill if you like. You know, you're 10 off, you're 10 better off with your skill. Okay, so that's that. You get plus advantage if you're only getting plus advantage and you have to finish. Determine hit locations. So what did you roll?
I'm going 58.
58. So that's 85. You got him in the left leg.
Right.
That's where in that brawl you've managed to get the dagger in, and his left leg must have come out and probably try and do a wrestling move, and you're like
for his face.
stabbed him in there. So we determine damage. So what we've got to do is we never got that weapon, did we? The dagger. So let's work out how much you're gonna do him. So let's have a look at the dagger. It's going to be strength bonus +2 plus your success level. So strength the base level for the damage is strength bonus +2. So it's
My strength bonus.
just what's your strength?
31.
So it's going to be 5 plus that 2. So it's 7 points of damage getting inflicted into him.
Right.
And okay, I'm just checking to make sure he doesn't have any armour. There's no armour. That's straight up. It goes minus his toughness -2, so that's 5 points of damage into him. Alright, so he has 8 hit points. I'm going straight level here rather than higher, so it's 5. He's got 3 wounds left. 3 wounds left, that's fine. It's going to be his turn, so he's going to grapple into you. So if you make an opposed melee test again.
What do I do?
Just roll, oh my goodness, roll your weapon skill. So we're going to do the opposite of what we just done. Tell me, so what do you get?
77.
77 minus your weapon skill of 6. So -2. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'm 3. I've got +2, so I win that with the +2. So as you dig, let's just make sure I do it so I can. Yeah. As you stab him in his left, this is scrappy. As you stab him in the left leg, he kind of starts biting and scratching at your right leg, and he is going to do. Whereas Brian, he's got a dagger as well, so he's gonna.
I'm just staring at all of this. Just
go what? So 8 points of damage is what he's inflicting. But what's your toughness?
49.
49. 4 points of damage into your right leg, but it's just wounds. So he sort of stabs you. So you both stab each other into the leg. Him left, you right. There's no critical wounds there. You didn't get a double. 22. That was it? Let me know.
77.
Was it? Is that what you got last time? On this time? I mean, the time you attacked. When you were attacking him. Let me know. Sorry, that's my fault. Let me know if you're attacking with a double. If you get a double, give me a shout, and I'll hopefully remember, because that is a critical wound.
Okay.
That's my bad. I don't. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So that's that. It's down to Test, Mr. Test. So go on.
after observing this melee that's going on the floor, which is getting confusing.
Yeah.
It's like it's stabbing each other in the legs. It's weird. I don't know. Start doing my atypical thing, which first time this guy came out, he tends to mutter himself in combat.
Right.
Especially when things are going weird. So start muttering, he's going, absolutely every bloody time. Right, I've just got to do it. So I've let myself out of the carriage, dropping down. How much movement have I got? 3.
Yeah, it's a double. You get a critical and a double. And likewise, if you foul roll and you get a double, that's a fumble. Succeed. So if you get 22 and you succeed in that, that's critical.
Movement's kind of like a guideline on this thing, just don't take the piss if memory serves.
It really is, yeah. That's pretty much the rules. There are rules for movement, but it's...
I've got 3 movements, so I'm just going to get out and I'm just kind of like doing my muttering.
Yeah.
Walking up to this melee. Now, I've got a problem here because I've got Philip's gun.
Yep.
But I don't have any specs for it whatsoever on the sheet, obviously.
Roll your ballistic powder skill first, and I'll let you know if you...
Because I could just do it point blank range if that's a thing that's to be done.
You'd still have to roll on the...
Yeah, I do mean just selecting weapon type thing. I'm going to use a pistol because it's not got any other effects.
Mm-hmm.
But if point blank range is a thing, then it wouldn't really matter.
It's still...
See what I'm saying?
It would still scatter with your blunderbuss, so it's still...
I know. You've got it pinned down there. It's like bang.
It's rule wise. It's rule wise, but
it's one of those great things. Isn't it?
All what you're trying to do is don't forget they're tumbling and tossing and turning, stabbing knives into each other's legs. So,
but let's just wait for that one moment. Just walk out and go bang. Looking. You need me to roll what now?
Your ballistics, your black powder skill. So it's on the Groot. You've got a Groot skill of black powder.
Groot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sort of handwritten, I suppose, on your sheet.
Oh, okay. Ranged and in brackets, black powder. Right,
yeah.
I found it. Right, it's BS. Advantage 7. So. That's 5. So that's pretty awesome.
This range, I'd normally be able to make a dodge test. You can do it if you're within 5 square, if you like. But I don't think I could dodge because we're stabbing knives into each other. So I'm gonna.
I'm walking up and effectively just literally putting it to its head.
Plus I shouldn't have been able to attack you. Take your boots off. Sorry, that's my fault. I'm stunned, aren't I? I'm surprised.
Yeah. Well, no. Which one did you want to do? Because it was one of the others, wasn't it?
I'm surprised. Yeah,
you took prone and then
surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have been able to take a turn then. So I do apologise. I'm going to take that back. At least we went through a
now
rule.
when I'm witnessing, it's even more confusing. It's
so yeah, what did you roll? Sorry.
7.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
What was the actual roll? Yeah,
70. 70. No, 5. Sorry, I rolled 5. That and my skill is 70.
0.5
for the group. 0.5. Yes.
Okay.
It's literally I squeezed it to the side of his head. So
okay, so you're shooting him straight in the body, just so we know.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what that is in this thing.
And you're going for You've hit, and you're going for +7 damage plus the pistol itself, aren't we? That's what That's what I was looking up. That's what I'm struggling for.
Right.
Why have I got a book open? Why have I got this book open?
I know I'm +8 for the blunderbuss, but I don't know what the pistol is.
Yeah, I didn't prepare you to have another weapon.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a gun. I'm probably going to pick it up.
Okay. Words about pistol. No.
I'm fairly sure it's dead because you accidentally gave away its hit points.
It's going to be dead.
Yeah.
Straight up +8. It's pistol and it's reload 1. It takes 1 turn to reload.
Oh, so that's +8 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just without adding anything at all to it.
There's a pistol. Yeah, you can use this weapon to attack in close combat. So you can, even if you're someone's fight attacking you can use it.
It's why I made the point of walking all the way
Your
over and just
blunderbuss,
sticking
you
it
can't.
onto it.
If you're in combat, you can't use that. In close combat.
Got the barrel at the other end of the barrel stuck to something. It's pretty much going annihilating it stuck to it.
So I think, even with his toughness
not an
bonus,
arrow.
he's dead, isn't he?
about deflecting stuff.
Where's reload? I'm trying to look up reload. I think he's now dead, so we are. Yeah, he's.
You shoot in the leg, and I just walk out and shreds the heart.
Ralph, as you're cramming around, Ralph's body just explodes into your face and just blood gushes into your. Yeah, and I'm going to let you guys take over from here for a bit just to recoup
Surprisingly effective.
at close range.
I'm going to assumption it's a low caliber kind of like little dinty gun which he could keep on his person concealed just in case his cargoes were wrong.
His name was Ruff.
If you give me your advantage back token, like, just we don't lose it.
His name was Ruff. I did notice he
Charles.
had the rash on his neck.
I'm looking over the body now. It's for some reason, a lot of gore. Apparently, it's exploded.
But you know, I was working on a job with him, and he was unable to. He got himself caught by the watch, and that was the last time I saw him. And now we see him here, out in the wild. It's just.
I'm assuming he looked better when you knew him.
No. Still just as ugly. Hey, mind you, he didn't have all the gore and that, you know.
Well, even you've got some kind of level. I don't think you'd hang around with him all the time, would you? How's everyone doing in there?
What?
Have you all run away yet?
Well, we're missing a coachman and we're missing horses. The lady used those.
Hey, it looks like we're walking for the rest of the way.
This is your consent. As we're standing over this thing, we're probably covered in all sorts.
As you're sitting chatting, you hear a bestial cry that rends the air from around the bend of the road in front of you. And crashing sounds can be heard coming through the undergrowth and the forest beside the road. Something is coming out of the woods towards you very fast. And that is where we'll leave it for this session. Quick in-between session as planned. Yeah, by the way. Here's my gun.